are on.
Like the T-Rex and goes, no.
Hello, and welcome back to the world of Jord. Before we get started, a couple of small things, but small for us, partially, but not for others. This is the beginning of Pride Month. If you know someone that is a member of the LGBTQIA+ community, give them support, understanding, and love. If you are a member of that community, we are glad to have you here with us, and we value and treasure you. On top of that, free Palestine. Just saying.
Yes.
Because, you know.
All eyes on Rafa.
All eyes on Rafa, Operation Watermelon. There you go.
And also, the Cheeto is in prison. Or the Cheeto.
Oh, yeah. 34 convictions. 34 convictions.
Yes.
Not that we think anything will actually happen, but
There's a distinct possibility he
it's
could.
nice to know that sometimes the world doesn't.
He's still listed as a convicted felon. He will be
Well-
forever a convicted felon until he's
Dead.
given a
Dead.
dispensation. But anyway,
Dead. No, but really quick, and if they appeal it, these fucking morons think it's gonna go to the Supreme Court. It's
Nope.
not. It's gonna go to the Manhattan State of Appeals. And have we seen the judges on the Court of Appeals for Manhattan?
please describe what they are.
They are all beautiful, beautiful POC women.
Yes. Every goddamn one.
Because it's a state charge, so it's gonna stay in state.
Thank you, New
Alright.
York.
Beautiful.
Clearly, Malachi and I are carrying this.
Yeah, we are personally responsible.
We,
for
the
this.
two
Yeah,
New
we
Yorkers
did
in the
that.
group.
I called up my buddy Harvey Specter. He took care of that.
Exactly.
I was like, oh boy, which hobby?
And I helped.
Are you implying all New Yorkers know each other?
It's like, I did my
Yes.
part. I did
Oh, the
my
cool
part.
ones,
I didn't
no.
do fucking shit.
No, and we can, when we're out of state, we're like, hey, you're an asshole and you talk fast, so you drive like a cut New York plates. Hi. We're friends now. Anyway.
I'm not going to apologize for that because all of that was perfect,
Why would
wonderful,
you
and needed to
apologize
be
for that?
said. But to remind you, I am your GM, Ryan, and with me are my wonderful players, and I will be going down the list. Starting off, of course, is Aaron, playing our wonderful Nori, who has been traumatized in many ways and still coping, but had an entire bag of bear claws, so, you know, things went well.
Me or my character.
She ate her feelings.
Yeah, she ate her.
It's fine.
Next, of course, is our art, our heart, our fart, and our production. Rick, who'll be playing Entropy, who is going to be having some fun time tonight, and I don't mind telling you. No, down, Horatio. Down. Wait your turn.
I want a stuffed Horatio.
We
I
can
also
figure
would
it out.
Operation.
I know someone who can work on that.
That's what I want for my birthday. And
Next, of course, is our quintessential Quinn, played by the melodious, maleficent, and magnificent Malachi.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, you know, he's trying not to show the Riz, but the Riz is there. It's there. Next, of course, is our minuscule, murderous, mildly morose malice. No, I'm just kidding. She's an absolute cinnamon roll. Milton, played by the wonderful Mary, who we are constantly happy that she joins us, especially when work is shit. And then finally, but not least important, is our dear Piku, who will play Ali Kira, who will always thank you for your due diligence. And remember, gentlemen, communication is important. Always be open with your partners. And fucking be human.
no!
After all,
I mean, all partners.
No.
But,
That's
you
what
know.
got us here in the first place.
Yeah,
It
why
matters
would we want to be
human.
human? What's wrong with you?
Hey,
Be
I
a
don't-
cryptid.
Thank
Be a
you.
The
cryptid.
last person
Cryptid.
those monster fucker books that your girlfriend loves so much but doesn't tell you about because you'll judge her. Sorry.
Aaron, do you want to talk about something?
No, I think I've already said everything I need to. I think
Don't
we
worry.
all know.
Let's pull up that Wattpad history. What
So
are we-
let's go ahead and
Maybe you're not gonna
find
find
some
it on my
dragons,
Wattpad.
and we'll see how that goes.
We're gonna
Yeah,
fuck
I
some
know.
dragons?
Yeah.
I got you, baby.
Hey. But also, if you need any
This
dragons-
world does not have many dragons, by the way, but
Nori, can we talk to your friend real quick?
No!
Oh yeah, can we hook them up with Entropy since Nori didn't want to bow chicka bow bow with them?
Whoa! Alright, listen.
Entropy's fine
No,
with Nori's
you
sloppy
wanna be a
seconds.
dragon?
We're fine with the sloppy
Dragging
seconds.
her heart
It's okay.
around. You know what I mean? Sorry.
so when we last left our band of intrepid adventurers, they had not only participated in the Porto Rosso Cup, they won the Porto Rosso Cup, humiliated the son of the Dawn of the town, reunited a family together, as well as some of their own missing party members. Cloud is no longer with us. Partially. Quinn has returned to his full mind, and everybody else has more or less recovered to a point, and have followed the Monte Rosso coast all the way down to the city, Tren.
Real quick, just for my inventory management, I forgot to ask before. Did we split the 15 between all 5 of us, the 1500, or?
We did. You're
Okay,
welcome.
just making sure because I had it.
You're welcome. to
How
everybody.
much
Thank
was
you.
that each?
Yeah, it was 1,500 each, right?
No,
And that-
it was
that was-
1,500 to be
I
split.
thought I remember betting 500.
I don't remember anything.
That's what I thought I remember betting.
Mel, you thought wrong because I wrote it down on how much you bet.
Well, that's partly why I'm asking, because Entropy could absolutely keep all the 1,500 themselves because it was their bet, but I didn't get clarification before if it was 1,500 for Entropy and they kept it, or if they were like, fuck it and split it 300 for everybody.
That
that
would
would-
be Entropy's choice because they were
Yeah.
the one that placed the bet.
Yeah.
Well, you actually said that it was 1,500 for everyone. You said that. I didn't say that. I was.
I did not say it was
No,
1,500
yes, you
for
did.
everybody.
Yes, you did.
No, I
You
No,
did.
you said it was
Oh,
split
God,
across
please.
everybody.
No, I didn't.
Yes,
say
you did. I swear to fucking
Mhm.
gods, I will go back in the VOD from last week right fucking now, and I will sift through it, and I
Okay.
will find.
And here I am causing trouble. Let me just lean back and
Look,
let the parents
it
fight.
doesn't matter because that's what I would have done. But I'm not standing down on this because I remember that
Ali.
happening.
Let him cook.
I was right. Say it.
No,
Oh my
you weren't
God.
right. I'm looking
no,
right
I
at the
was.
amount that you
But-
bet.
Yes, but you said
But-
that we were dividing it when you said how much money that we won in the bet. You literally said that it was this amount divided with everybody. You said that.
Yeah, you
Just right now.
you each didn't get 1,500. It was
I-
1,500
yes.
divided amongst you.
See, there you go. You just said it. You just
That's
okay.
You said it
Yeah,
last
that's what
week.
she was saying.
Okay.
Oh, I thought you said like each one of you
No!
got 1,500. See that?
Communication, people. This
Jesus.
is why
Men, be
communication
better
is
than
so
human.
important in every relationship, whether it's romantic or platonic. You know, just in order for us to function properly, we need to all be talking on the same page.
Jesus Christ, my God. Anyway,
I'm sorry. I have to be right. If I know I'm right, I have to be right.
I feel like children in a broken household.
We both grew
me.
up in broken
Mom and Dad were
households, so that
fighting, and we're
does
just
track.
like,
I'm
I'm
only
gonna fight you
human.
again.
After all,
Milton, can I hide in your
don't
room?
put the blame on me.
Wow, okay. Speaking as someone who actually hid in his room, no, we're not going down that road tonight.
I not
Fictional
only hid in my
trauma.
room, I hid behind
Fictional
a dresser.
trauma, people.
Took them 2 hours to find me.
Emotional
Oh, you had a
trauma.
dresser? I
Yes,
just
I
had
had a
bed.
dresser. It was actually my mom's dresser.
I hid in my closet, so.
Fictional trauma, people.
Yeah,
Yeah,
let's
in-game.
focus back. Okay, so again, it's 1,500 split amongst you, not
250.
1,500 each. I thought you meant 1,500
I feel like
each.
for the trauma that you just inflicted, it should be moved to 1,500 each, but I'll drop it.
I mean,
All right.
I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I
I'm
promise. I'm done.
right. All right.
I'm sorry.
Oh
Unless
man.
did I add it? I didn't.
Like,
Hey Ryan.
Aw.
Yeah, that's why I was clarify to make sure if we needed to add anything or not, so that you know the 1,500 was accounted for. That's all.
The 1,500 was accounted for, yes.
You're beloved and we love you.
So,
I'm going to fight something.
Are you glad Allie doesn't do that kind of stuff?
this isn't Entropy. This is Rick.
This is me. This is the character. Although Entropy would, because he is also me.
Well, Entropy would push for the 1,500 each, so there's that.
Yeah, it's because money is. It's fine.
And don't forget my 150 too.
Oh yeah,
Be
you got the
added to
150 from the child race. You did get that money.
So it would be 330 for each. Right?
Yeah.
Oh. All right.
Okay.
Is that right?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Math. Girl math.
I need 6 more gold to make a power number.
Oh. Wait, how many do you need?
Just 6.
6? Okay, Nori's in the casualty cost you 6 gold.
Hehehe.
Alright.
I have a power number now.
So we're just gonna subtract 6. Yeah, no, like you can just have 6 gold. Nori doesn't need it. Nori doesn't give a fuck.
So
Does anybody else need any gold? I don't have any.
Welcome to Tren, everybody.
Sorry. Anyway.
at any rate,
Sorry. Ryan.
anything else above board before I continue?
Well,
And we love you.
Now that you mention it.
Oh
now
my
that you
God.
mention it, I'd like to discuss. I'm done. I promise. I'm done. For now. Give me like 15 minutes. I'll work up again.
Other GMs, when you don't have to stream or something like that, this is okay. But when you do have to stream, why the hell are you doing it? Just why?
I'll just edit it out
You
later.
were
It's
like-
fine.
You volunteered yourself for this because I'm like, man, I really
I
want to stream it.
did.
I really want to stream a D&D game, and you're like, I'm like, but we don't have a DM, and you're like, give me 6 months, and I could DM a whole ass campaign, and we could do this, and it's been going on
Y'all
a year.
told me
and a
we
half.
would make money. I agree.
Yeah,
Anyway.
we're all here to make it rich.
Pulling it back. Pulling the
Sorry,
reins
sorry.
back on the horse.
Okay.
So, as you all traveled through onto the outskirts of the city of Tren, as you can see on the big map, there's this large island in the center leading into the lagoon. It is heavily fortified. It looks like it has seen significant battle over the years. It is the gateway into Tren. The crew, all smugglers, as you've figured out now, move a lot of the contraband materials that they were bringing into the city into various areas to be hidden, because the watchtowers of Tren have eyes. And as you pass the towers, you come into a great storm within the lagoon. Winds buffet and beat against the ship. Rain streaming down in buckets. Anything that was dry is now completely soaked through. I'm going to need an arcane check from 2 people. Quinn and Entropy. Would you please roll Knowledge Arcane?
No.
Jesus.
I really miss my plus 13.
I'm going to use my portent here. Can I use my portent here?
You can. Just really quick, your volume is kind of low. Can you try turning it up? I can barely hear you.
Oh, just freaking.
All right, turns out plugging in your microphone actually kind of helps a little bit.
You know that?
What?
Just a little bit.
I found that out too.
So,
That's fun.
you're going to do what there, Malachi? I couldn't quite hear you.
Yes, I would like to use my portent on
Right.
this roll.
So that means that you can't roll less than a 10, correct?
No, so I rolled 2d20s,
Right.
and so I can replace a roll with one
Alright,
of the
so
results.
Roll the other d20.
And so I will use so I could just tell you I rolled a 13 and 11. So I will use the 11 for this, which will be a 24 total.
24 total. Wonderful. So, entropy. It rains sometime in Tren. You don't like being out in the rain in Tren, so fuck the weather. You're staying inside the ship as much as you can. Quinn, you know exactly what rain means in Tren. Tren has a magically controlled environment. The Wizarding Council has put a lot of time and effort and power to ensure that the weather around the city can be controlled at a dime. When it's raining, that means that there is a threat to the city. Something significant coming either across the devastation or that there's a threat of some kind of supernatural violence. The rain prevents fires from spreading, as well as allow elemental wizards to call down lightning far more easily. It is a defense mechanism. So for whatever reason, you're entering into Tren, and there's trouble afoot. Oh, there's trouble in this little river city. I'm going to move you guys to the map of Tren. Can everybody see this?
I can see clearly. Whoa.
Yeah.
Wow,
I can
that's
do-
such a beautiful map. Look at that.
Wow, it's like Where's Waldo? Jesus Christ.
Waldo is currently in prison. He knows why.
Oh.
Boy.
Oh.
He did.
You know what? That tracks. Tricky motherfucker. He would be.
Oh, would you look at that? I see something that looks kind of like home. Yay.
Yeah, there's you probably did spot that pretty quickly.
Bro, I
But
can- Jesus Christ.
as your ship comes into port,
Oh, we have a
rain seems to shear off in a wall of points. It's like downpour on one end, and you break through into the eye of the storm. Above you is the circling wall of clouds, rays of sunlight coming into the city. But still, there's enough rain coming in just from sheer wind. But you can see the disconnect. I would like to know right now who is on deck. I know Quinn and Entropy. Anybody else?
Lori.
So for definitely Alice, knowing that we're going to Tren, she would make sure she is up and front presenting.
Mm-hmm. Milton?
Milton's on deck.
I was hoping
Everybody's
you'd say
like
that.
that? Yeah. Everybody's
Mhm.
like,
So,
no leg room down.
Milton, we're going to start with you.
Oh.
As you're coming into Tren, you will all be coming across the merchant district first. It is the forefront of the city. It's where all the ships and mercantile industry happens. But Milton, you're not focused on the markets, the numerous ships of various lands. You're not focused on any of that. Sitting in that harbor, like a shard of obsidian and fire, is a Vedka warship. Now, of course, the Vedka do all their merchandising and merchant work in their warships. But you recognize the stark reality that the Vedka are here, and considering they have passed the wall of the rain behind you, they're welcome within this city. Just want you to know that for whatever comes next.
Okay. Thank you.
Next, Ali Kirara. My dear Ali Kirara, not only do you notice being on deck the, myriad, this city is huge. Even from where you're at, it is massive. It is bigger than Kalharad. It is definitely bigger than Galen and all the Norlands combined. This is closer to home for you. And being closer to home for you, those lessons, Ali Kirara, the importance of the city of Tren to the Dothraki cannot be understated. House Cladvog has a vital and important role here, cataloging the amounts of rare materials, mithril in particular, that is sent to this city for military aid, as per the Empress herself, your dear grandmama. Your family makes sure that you understood as much of the ins and outs of Tren as physically possible. And your mother took particular interest in your study in this, because there was talk about you being eventually married to one of the nobles in Tren to make sure that the family stayed close. But that was before certain things happened.
How close?
Did
Family are we talking?
was Allie privy to the name of the person she was in talks with in that regard, or at least the family name?
There were many possible options. The younger brother of the prince himself, that was a possibility. Of course, you were only 12 at the time, and he was only about 8. So, there might have been a distinct issue there, even for elves. That might be an issue. There was a couple of other nobles. There was even talk of possibly taking up a role in the embassy. And from there, my dear Ali Kirara, the sky could have been yours. Could have been yours, Ali Kirara.
Until Nori broke it.
Yes. Quick clarification on that because of her age. Are these potential marriage options, were they mostly like human options, or were they other elves, so we would have aged similarly, or
Tren has, unlike Sayer and Holsang, has a more mixed lineage. The current prince is half elf in descent, so would have been closer. And of course, being a Dothraki or Drow, you definitely would have aged longer, but at least it's closer in terms.
Yeah, we would have reached adulthood
around the same-ish time, So, yeah.
Okay.
Again, it's that kind of referencing. Excuse my chest. But nonetheless, again, there were options. But then things happened, didn't they, Ali Kirara?
I was sorry.
There is no sorry in House Cladvog, Ali. You know that.
Yeah.
Next, of course, is entropy. Entropy, the smell. Oh, the smog, the sulfur. Oh, that whiff of desperation, of greed, of avarice. Oh, you're home.
It smells like home.
Oh, home. Oh, just soon you will be back on the red sands. You'll be back in the streets, and, well, all the problems they're in, but you will be home in civilization. Hopefully, you still have an apartment at the Golden Cord, but, we'll see about that, won't we?
Excuse me?
You've been gone for a few months. You know how it is. Things can happen.
No.
Nori.
Hi! That's me.
Something's bad about this place. You get it. You get in your horns. You get it deep in the bones. There's no ice. It's not cold. It's hot. It is unpleasantly
I have to take off all my clothes.
as much as possible. It's hot. It's humid. There is far too many people. Far too many, and there are no trees at all that you can see from the boat. This is a city. I mean, Galen had some, Krau Harad. You stomached it. You had woods. You could stomach it. No, this is a city.
She's just looking around like,
Nature is different here. And I'm going to railroad you guys just a little bit.
in a rail?
No, I'm kidding.
Whoa.
As the ship pulls into port, and you're all more or less shuffled off the boat because, they've got business. You're here. We don't need you anymore. Get out. We got business to take care of. Really quick question, Nori. Do you wear shoes or are you barefoot?
How clean do these streets look?
Well, you're in the merchant district, where it's a lot more kind of a mixed bag. There's food being processed, chemicals being done, all kinds of stuff. You do see a nice clean patch of red sand. You've never seen red sand before. Sand from where you're from is either rocky shoals or, near white pebbles because of the ice below.
Yeah.
So this is like blood red sand.
Oh, yeah, she's gonna take her shoes off and go, like, dig her toes in. Dig her toesy woesies, get those dogs in there. No, wait!
This is why I adore you.
Oh, I hate this. Put your glasses back on, you fucker! Sorry, I'm so loud.
That's
Gotta
okay.
get those dogs in there.
There's dogs in there.
You're just raw dogging your toes right in
I'm gonna
there.
go dig in the sand, yeah.
Nori,
Yes. Ryan.
as you take off your shoes and step into the sand, a sensation overtakes you. A sensation that you had never felt before because you had never been so deeply tied to the world before. Your connection to the ley lines, not only you're feeling the powerful connection here, ley lines cross through this place, but then you feel thump, like a massive heartbeat right in your chest. And not a heartbeat of your own. Something larger, something deeper, something ancient. And then another one. Thump. Your eyes seem to focus on a dark cave. Deep, deep, deep underneath everything, deep underneath the crust of the world. And there, a great dark shape with massive chains against it. And a reptilian eye opens, looking right at you. And you hear in your mind, "Find me." And you're pulled back.
Shoot. Hey, guys.
Oh, just a moment before you. The last one here, of course. Quinn, you haven't been home in years, but you know this place like the back of your hand. And of course, coming into Tren, you see the St. Cloud Magic Industries factory. It's significantly larger than you last saw it. It's taken up over half of the district at this point. But you recognize the symbol. You recognize the sound and hum of the machines from even out here. The march of workers going in for their afternoon shift, the other shift leaving. The thrum, thrum, thrum of magical capitalism. Welcome home, win.
Yay.
So, going back to Nori. Nori, you just had an out-of-body experience. What do you guys do?
She's just gonna, she got her eyes dilated. She's just, hey guys,
Yeah.
Yes,
know-
Nori?
yeah, hello. You know, like, however, whenever Quinn, like, went, like, goodbye, and then not Quinn, Cloud came, you know, and went, like, hello, I have information for you. I think I just had, like, one of those moments. And there's something underneath the city that's, like, is spooky. It's really big. It's really big.
Can you describe it for us?
Did it want anything?
It wanted, it said to come find it. But it's really big. It was chained up, and it had reptilian eyes that looked right at me. At least one did. But it was in a cave that I think was underneath the city. I just got like heartbeats almost from the lines in the earth, but it was deep underground, and it was chained up. I don't know if it was chained up for.
You said one eye? Did it
It just
have-
opened one eye.
did it have like, an unusual number of eyes to
I don't know. It opened one eye and looked at me. Allie, what do you want from me?
I'm
I was
just
kind of
clarifying.
thinking, like, oh, this is a thing under the ground that is talking to me that is not here.
I'm just you know, there's a
Sorry,
lot
it
out
doesn't
there.
sound spooky and stuff like that. That shit happens to Quinn. It doesn't happen to me. Sorry, I'm a little out of my element right here.
No, that's perfectly understandable. The issue being we're closer to mine, so it could be any number of things. We're not in mine, thankfully, but
With like your things, would you?
just that way. Oh, still a ways away, but much closer than I would appreciate, is my home.
Are we going to stop in for like, or
if I didn't have to,
okay?
but it is concerning that something might be trapped under the city. Is there any kind of roll I could make to maybe try to guess what it could be?
Knowledge history.
History.
Could I make a roll to see how many eyes this thing had?
14.
Roll survival.
Wait.
Anyone else want to roll knowledge history?
Yeah, somebody do it. Come on. Don't be a bitch. Oh, 19. How many eyes did this thing have, Ryan?
Well, from your vision, it looked like it was actually a side profile of the creature, and its one eye opened up because you only saw the side of its face.
Oh. Any more distinguishing features about its face?
Scales,
Oh!
horns.
Agate. Oh.
Speaking
I'm calling
of
it.
which,
It's a 3-horn.
Speaking of which, for everybody that got over 10, which basically everybody got, which was fantastic.
Wow.
I'll break this down in various levels because not everybody got the high levels. Entropy. From the description that Nori gave you, yeah, that sounds like the dragon Carthag. You've heard the stories of the dragon. It's a thing within Tren, but you know, it's more or less an urban legend. You know, it's like Underneath the city is a dragon that powers magic. But really?
Eh.
Really? Yeah, exactly. Ali Kirara, you were drilled on the history of the city of Tren, and you know that beneath this city, chained as part of a eternal prison / magical battery, is the dragon Karthag. Karthag, also known as the Great Desolation. Karthag has been trapped under the city for a long time because of a particular family. That family you have a member of within your group.
Milton.
Milton!
The garden has many blossoms.
And us is the prettiest of all.
This is
No.
true.
Horatio.
Horatio! Oh my god.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, St. Cloud.
But yes,
I
Quinn.
wonder who it could be.
Quinn, you know the story of Karthag better than anybody else because, again, it is one of the pinnacles of your family's history. The capturing and imprisonment of Karthag the Desolation. Of course, you also know the truth, Quinn, because unlike everybody else, especially your father who loves to push that wonderful piece of history whenever they get the chance, you've actually read the history books of your family. Karthag wasn't the desolation per se, but he agreed to protect the city of Tren. But then your family does what your family always does. Took advantage. It's amazing how that little twist of history can just make people forget. But yeah, Nori has just had a vision of the dragon Karthag, who is currently imprisoned underneath the Torre di Magica, or as the Tower of Magic, the seat of the Wizarding Counts.
So we're gonna go find him, yeah?
He doesn't. He's an urban legend. How are you gonna find him?
No, he's not urban
Oh.
legend. He talked to me in my head. That is true.
Were you eating the weird mushrooms out of the barrel underneath the?
No, I was
using the
not
ship?
eating nothing.
Because they were
That
definitely hallucinogenic. 'Cause I
That
had
was
a
one
couple
time,
crazy
and
trips.
for bad.
No, it's true. There is a dragon creature that lives underneath the city.
See?
You would know.
What does that mean?
It's part of my family history. They
Right.
they had an arrangement, and then there might have been a double cross, and my family took the spoils and claimed to have defeated the dragon.
Sounds familiar, huh, Entropy?
Well, I was about to say when Quinn says that after he's done, he's gonna lean really uncomfortably close and be like, "Yeah, your family has a really, really potent history of double crossing."
Oh, it wasn't the
Unfortunately.
dragon who did the double crossing.
No. There's a saying in Tren, when it rains, you can always find a cloud.
Aha, because there's. I don't get it.
He's saying his
But
family's
he's-
really fucking shitty muscles. That's
Oh. Is that me or my muscles?
yes.
Yes, your muscles. Ellie, to like prove that point, just sort of like pats her very large exposed biceps.
Do you want some privacy? Because we can.
No, you want to feel too? You can. It's
She loves it.
Gwen just like hangs off of like
Yeah, she just
like a
kinda-
monkey bar. Yeah, and so the dragon it's kind of considered like an urban legend at this point, just because some people believe in it, some people don't. But no, according to my family records, it does exist. I've never met it, personally, but that would be amazing. If we do happen across it, that would be fantastic.
Are you good?
Yes. Would you like me to get off now?
No, I mean you can stay there. It's just like holding a couple of grapes.
Maybe it's
Okay.
sometime you and I should talk privately about your family records.
That's fine. I have no secrets generally.
Generally speaking.
I do want to apologize too, because the other night I was supposed to spend with you so we could go over some things, but I ended up getting tied up. Literally, I got tied up. It was great. Blindfolded
Oh.
too, and she did gag me.
Who tied you? Did you get kidnapped? Who did this to you? I'll fight them.
No.
So we've fully pulled into port. We're
Oh, yeah.
walking around the city now, right?
You're still. I mean, you're currently in the Merchants District, and the Merchants District is
Okay. Find
again,
the Merchants
Allie. This is
District.
a cavalcade of wonderful.
Oh, okay.
At home, the merchants are something. Even in your society, is something to be like, oh well, we have people to deal with that. We don't go to stalls and stores. That we have people for that. But here, it is alive. There are traders from all over Jord here. You have people from the Tequad Nation selling beads and rugs and fine
Ooh.
furs. You have sand riders selling exotic goods and fruits. You have the remnants of the Telsa Nation selling all kinds of grain goods and interesting foods. You're assaulted with flavor and spice.
Ooh.
And that's just in the merchant district.
Did I place myself roughly where we made port, or am I misreading
you
this?
guys, I'm currently clicking on the map right here.
Okay, so we're like straight in front of St. Cloud Industries.
Pretty much, yes. So if everybody
Okay.
wants, yep. And of course, St. Cloud's Industries is walled in. A massive perimeter wall, the big fence with the big St. Cloud symbol on the front. For those of you that are of my age, think of the Willy Wonka factory from the original film. That
Willy
kind of
Wonka
dark and
factory.
scary shit with plumes of magical smoke coming out of the chimney.
Do we need to move our tokens? Sorry, do we need to move our tokens down there?
Yeah.
Bloop.
All right, but sorry.
It's at the lower left-hand side.
Thank you. Ah! I'm in the ocean.
There.
Nobody just is like splash, splash. I was taking a bath. Get me out.
But yeah,
Give me out.
you are currently in the Merchants District. Now, I will also remind you all that there are a couple places that were requested that you go to, and particularly the Green Dragon.
Right.
As per Dinsel's letter, if you return home, go there. But outside of that, you're currently in the Merchant's Quarter. What do you do while you're there?
I want to find spices. I want to find something just that I haven't been able to have since I left home to season some food with. Because as much as I love travel rations, there's a flavor of Slovenia that I just can't find.
You find a Slovenian merchant with relative ease. I mean, again, this close to Slovenian, there is merchants. I'm going to roll for the gods to see if they are Vothraki, human, or other. So if it is 6, it is going to be Vothraki. If it's lower than 4, it's human. If it's 5, it's other. Yep, it's human. The merchant has a cavalcade of Slovenian spices, fine parched baraz, paprika, as well as some other Razhanut is also there. Things that will definitely add some flavor because, unfortunately, in at least Sayer, the spiciest thing is mayonnaise. So, got to get you some flavors now.
So she's looking for a spice that gives not just a spice to food, but just a little tint of tart.
Madam is of a most refined and refined palate. I happen to have the exact spice you're looking for. Ghost flower. Oh, reminds me of home. Taken from the corpses on the Heimran meals. So, this, for you, who I can see is from my homeland, I will give 10 gold for this small pot.
Would she know if that's reasonable for this?
Sadly, not off the top of your head, because commerce was not really one of the things that you were pushed into. But I will allow a roll of persuasion to see if you can get something better.
All right.
This is the best deal you've ever had. The smell reminds you of the kitchens of home. The color is just like what your mom would throw at the servants. It is just
When you get 2 ones
Damn.
and you have a +4. Okay. So she's not gonna make a big deal out of it. She's gonna be like, 10 gold, that is perfectly reasonable. Here you go. As she's going to give the 10 gold over and take the little container.
The container is going to be worth about basically 3 meals.
Okay. Ghost
Flour. And it's not flour with a U, it's like flour as in a flower pot. So.
Okay, yeah, that's how I spelled it, just assuming.
that was wise. Would you like to bruise any of my other? I have smoked eel straight from the rivers at home. I have also Black Lotus, Stygian, if you are interested.
Actually, yes. How much would you sell the Black Lotus for?
Well, again, for a distinct individual, and I am sacrificing a fair portion for myself. I am sacrificing, but for a lovely lady, I would definitely part with 6 leaves for 30 gold.
Okay.
I will crush them beforehand to a nice fine powder if you wish.
I just sort of lean back to Nori. Because in my inventory, I actually have a 2-pound mason jar of Black Lotus flower, and the only note I have for it, per Nori, for medicinal purposes only.
Mm-hmm.
So she just sort of leans back to Nori. Is it worth getting more than what I'm already carrying around? Or
I mean, how much do you like it?
I haven't tried it. I've kept it sealed. Because you said medicinal purposes only, so I haven't needed it for anything.
Oh god, really? What? How far away was this? Shit, what was it for? I don't even remember when we last interacted with this.
Considering I have it in quotes, it's clearly drugs of some kind, but she genuinely thinks it's for medicinal purposes because she trusts Nori.
Yeah, I think it was like when we were first, like, the first, like, what, couple of episodes?
Yep, one of the early episodes, yeah.
Yeah, and because Nori was like, I do this to calm down. I have anxiety.
It sounds like drugs.
It's for your glaucoma.
It's for my glaucoma. So it's probably basically like Nori's version of weed.
Yeah, and this is Stygian, so it's one of the stronger strains.
I was about to say, that's actually the strain of it.
Oh, yeah. So she's gonna be like, So you can get it, but it will, like, if you want to blast off, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't.
do you
I
want
don't
to
know
be
what you're
high
saying.
as fuck?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, like that. Like, yeah, like you will.
Okay. Would do you want some?
I mean, I'd be open to partaking.
How much was it again?
For you, madam, 6 leaves for 30, which is a sacrifice on myself. My dead grandmother would be weeping, but we must make these choices.
Hmm.
Could I do an insight?
Yeah. Nori also would like to do, like, Nori's like, oh,
Roll that insight.
shit. Nori's gonna be really bad at this, but, I mean, you know what?
Oh,
Ooh.
I can't persuade for shit today, but I can tell people are lying to me.
Fuck. What'd you get? How much did you get?
Even with this +3, you both still beat him outright.
Alright.
So the thing is, Stygian Black Lotus is expensive stuff. I mean, this is some high-end things. What he's offering you isn't Stygian Black Lotus. Honestly, it's not even Black Lotus. It's Roman Red. It's like the mild stuff that you can get grown in
Like
almost
smoking oregano.
It's
Smoking
downtown
oregano, yeah.
brown.
Ah,
mids.
Nori is gonna
It's the
lean
worst.
in and just be like, do you mind if I just would like to, like, do you mind if I do like a little sneak this? My nose is very, just to check, like,
you do not trust the good
oh,
of
no,
my
but like,
wares?
listen, this is your dead mother's, like, listen, I just want to make sure that we would be doing right by her. Like, we just don't want to use this for, like a regular cake recipe or anything. I want to make sure that we would actually be using this for what it's meant to be used for. You know what I mean? And listen,
This
I
is
am no
the
expert.
wrong batch.
Oh!
Moment.
Oh no, okay. Oh no.
Oh no. So
My
glad we caught that.
idiot brother must have given me the wrong batch. Justin.
Idiot brothers always do that. I understand.
Oh no.
He pulls out a silk wrapped cloth, and he will open it up. 4 leaves for 30. 4 leaves.
In order to do so fast, like, can she, like,
Roll me a survival with advantage.
whoa! Alright.
Because
know you
one,
sh-
your people use Black Lotus.
Yeah.
Of course, you don't call it Black Lotus up there. It's called the Northern Star or Star Blossom.
Ooh, baby. How about a 22? What will that get me?
Drugs are bad, kids.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes, they are.
Of course, this is in a fantasy world, so you
Yeah,
can't
drugs
touch
are
us.
actually drugs are good in this world. So.
Yeah, because this is fantasy.
It's for medicinal purposes only. That's what I put in my sheet.
coma!
Yeah,
And
they
And
just
getting high as shit.
If anybody's ever read Tolkien, there's so much weed in that book.
Honestly, I related so
Okay.
much.
There is literally, for people who are not potheads, I live in a legal state, it's fine. There's actually a style of smoking apparatus called a Gandalf. That's like the
Nice.
official
Is it with the
name.
long
It is a
pipe?
very long glass blown like bowl
I
basically.
need one!
It's called
Sorry.
the Gandalf, like across the board, that's what that style is called.
I'm not allowed to partake.
I'm sorry.
Neither am
I
I.
will partake
Neither
for
am
you.
I.
Thank
So-
you.
Actually,
Anyway,
no, for drug
Let's
testing.
buy
Nori.
some drugs.
Sorry, yes.
Nori.
Yes, hi. Hi.
No, I know.
We will be.
Upon
I
smelling, just even a hint of the leaves, that is not only Black Lotus. That's definitely the stronger stuff. Even you go,
Just, oh. I should just she'll turn to Allie and just go,
4
All
leaves
right.
for 30.
Four leaves for 30. I want to try a persuasion. She's
right.
gonna ask 4 leaves.
You're rolling with
For-
advantage now because he's on the back foot.
Yeah, so she's
That's
gonna
my
ask.
Oh, sorry.
Nori, what do you think? Drop by a gold or drop by 5 silver?
I think we dropped by one full go. Considering, we were already kind of, like put out in the first place by his idiot brother. It was inconvenient for us.
All right, a 15. That's better.
One would think that this is not very good moral, like.
Well, 22 with advantage, but yes.
Yeah,
So 4
I
leaves.
I
3
think
gold.
we could drop it by 5 gold personally, but that's just me.
You've succeeded in your persuasion roll. He's willing to haggle a little bit more.
Whereas 25. 25, and we won't tell other people that your idiot brother's making these terrible mistakes. She flexes a little bit.
All right. To make sure that my aspect of the merchant is understood, the aspect of commerce and the path of the dawn that we follow, I will drop it down to 25 for 3 leaves and a health potion.
Ailey. Since this is, of course, her.
I'll accept that, and I will say it is lovely to meet another path. I recently met the path of sacrifice.
My other brother follows the path of sacrifice. I follow the path of commerce because, what can I say? It is what I am good at, is what I do. But nonetheless, here you are, madam, and he will take the 25 gold. Thank you for your patronage. Have a wonderful day, and be safe and bless you.
Well, she will be.
Yeah. Alright, so 3 Black Lotus leaves and 1 health potion. Just a regular potion of healing, yeah?
That's correct.
Okay,
Oh,
cool. Cool.
How much we get out of
So she takes her little pouch of spice and her little pouch of leaves and her little potion, and she's just like, yay.
Should we all just get high as shit?
Oh my god, guys!
Maybe not the first night we're in a big city.
No, yeah. But after
that's
a
where you're
big
supposed to
battle,
go.
after we've just got our asses, just alright, guys.
I only need to transfer 4 hours. What I do with the other 4 hours, I'm just saying. That said, that's her shopping trip for the moment.
Now,
If anyone else wants a shopping trip.
Nori wants to look for clothes that aren't hot.
there
Also,
are definitely mercantile merchants here.
Ooh,
She's got her furs and leathers, and she's like, none of this breathes.
Nori, get those pants that wrap around and around, and you can they're great. They tie.
The pants that wrap around and around. Around what?
So when they're open, this is something that I know from when I deployed. And I went to where was I? The Philippines. But there are pants that you tie it around your waist and it looks like a big square, but then you pull it out from under from behind and then tie it again around your waist and it turns into pants. It's a big square that just turns into pants. And they're usually there's a lot of patterns and color and the wind. Let me tell you, first of all, they breathe so well. They are one of my favorite pairs of pants.
Alright, yeah. Nori will get a pair of those, and then she'll get a, I don't know.
I will prompt everyone to get those pants in a hot environment.
All right, so where'd you found them in Thailand?
Thailand or the Philippines? I don't remember.
Thailand fisherman pants, those?
Maybe.
Because I own a pair of those, and they do breathe, but they're not so much. They do wrap around a fair bit, but nonetheless, Nori.
Yeah.
As you walk around again, there
I
are
fangirl over the
merchants and mercantile stalls all over the place. You're able to find one that caters to someone of your size and build.
It's a bed sheet. She's like, oh my god.
It's run by a half ogre, so someone of equal size and definitely wider girth than you. He is from farther south past the Takwa Nation into the Sutherlands. You're able to get the clothes, and the differences are night and day.
Oh my
The
god.
furs and the leathers insulate you, keep you warm, keep you happy. These are a mixture of loose fabrics and finer linens, lighter linens, and you feel
Ooh.
not only fully ventilated, but also comfortable. They billow. The leaves billow, Nori.
She's like, oh my god. And then she's gonna
The pants also cuff at the legs so that they meet with your boot. So they're not flopping around and getting stained by the gravel and all that. But
talk her in. Yeah, she's like, and then she's also gonna get like because like I like to think like she can't find any tops that are like fit. So she's like, just give me a scarf, and she'll just like do like the thing where it's like wrap around the titties.
oh yeah, they definitely
works.
need scarves because again, it's a common enough feature. One of the other stalls, a Talesian, will go, you remind me of my sister. She wore it similar way as you. Mind you, of course, she was bare-breasted, but those were different times.
Oh! I did not know you could do that here. Wait, can you do that here? Ellie.
Not here. Back in Telesia we could, but not here.
Fair enough.
Makes a note of that for the future.
We are going to Telesia, and Nora's going to be like, yeah!
There's a history there that some people will figure out later, but we will get into that at a different time. But nonetheless, you are dressed in appropriate Tren fashion, or at least Southerner accepted fashion here, and you are comfy. It's like you're wearing nothing at all.
Wow!
Anyone doing anything else while you're here?
I didn't know it was possible for like Billow, but like
at this point, Allie has long since like packed away her big cloak and all the extras, but she is still wearing gloves. Yeah, just for aesthetic purposes, she's back to her like norm, like the way you guys saw her when you met her, like the very gothic like corset and like whatever. And her pack is freaking huge now because this cloak is so she looks like a mountain hiker in heels.
I love that.
You're definitely not a traveler. No, you're not a backpacker at all. So, you have two options of leaving the district. You could take the coin bridge, which would take you into, well, Quinn, that would take you closer to the Schola Arcanum. Oh, there are memories over there. Or you could take one of the ferries and gondolas into the interior of the city. It just depends on what you guys want to do.
Where's the Great Dragon?
The Green Dragon, Quinn, you will know, is over on the light side. It's a fair distance from where you're at now. If, again, you want to bisect the Schola Arcanum.
Right.
Oh.
I feel before we go anywhere, we should establish exactly what we want to do in the city. I obviously need to meet with Dinzel at the Green Dragon, but is there any other specific locations or goals that we have here?
I would very much like to go and make sure that my flat is still my flat at some point. That'd be great. I mean, I'm gonna do it anyway, but like, you guys do you. It's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Because all my shit's in there.
This is perfect. Sorry.
Since we are in Tren and I am a Dothraki noble, it is part of my duty to sort of announce myself to the embassy at some point within the first 72 hours or so, for political reasons. So if we happen to be in that direction, I'm gonna have to detour.
Oh, okay.
Just so you're aware, there's, politics and treaties and things of that nature.
Also, I meant to bring this up earlier, but I was not quite myself before. We should establish a code word for me.
Pomegranate.
I was gonna say purple, but I suppose that's too
Oh,
common.
Some purple pomegranate.
Purple pomegranate. That's perfect. A perfect
Okay.
purple pomegranate.
Picked purple pomegranate.
A perfect purple pomegranate. Oh, it's really hard to say.
Perfect.
For
Exactly.
so for what reason? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I have an imposter
Oh, right.
who's just kind of going
Oh.
around looking like me.
Wait, how do we know that you're not being?
Because we just got off the boat with him.
Oh. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He's been with us the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
Ask me something that only I would know.
What is the name of your patron? As we know it.
Oh, Cloud.
Okay. There we go.
Y'all are
Oh.
not.
What? They're what?
Just. It's fine.
We're a pack of cashews. It's fine.
So yes,
Bless
so
you.
if there's ever a point where you don't see me, and then I come back, just feel free at any point to ask me for the
Mm-hmm.
phrase.
code phrase.
Yeah.
Okay. And do we answer aggressively or not
Well,
aggressively?
You know what? No, we should ask if you would like any fruit.
Oh,
And then you would just say,
one of us. Wait.
yes.
Okay.
just a nonchalant question. Be like, oh, hey, I'm really hungry. Would you like some fruit?
Yes. Perfect.
I would
we go.
answer. You have some?
We can buy some before we leave the market district.
Okay. I'm hungry.
I'm gonna make it easy for you. You buy the fruit.
You're like, okay, enough of the shop.
Shopping
But again-
montage over.
Unless you guys wanted to buy something in particular, then yes, buying
A perfect purple pomegranate.
does not exist because I can't see purple.
Oh.
Oh.
But just because you can't see it doesn't mean it doesn't exist.
Whoa!
What color
I
is
created
this?
this world. This is my world. Perfect purple pomegranates don't exist.
Fine.
It's like, what color is this?
Loathing.
Wow. Uh-huh.
All right. Entropy, where is your flat exactly?
I've got an apartment in the Golden Court.
Oh, then, and as a resident of Tren, I know exactly where that is.
It's
you
on the
don't-
dark side.
Actually, really quick there, Quinn. Roll me a knowledge history.
Will you show us your apartment?
You want to come to my apartment, Muscles? Why didn't you say so sooner?
Quinn, your family
yeah, we
not
want to see where you live.
your family didn't associate openly with the lower half of Tren society. You never really heard of the Golden Cord, but if it's any place that Entropy has a flat, it's probably over in Bloodside. And Bloodside is a dangerous. Well, most of Tren is dangerous at certain times of the day, but Bloodside is a little bit more profound than
Oh.
others.
I see it. Um. So I guess would it be on the way? Yes.
Well, again, if you take a
We take the
gondola,
ferry.
you could get right to the shoreline of the Bloodside district, no problem. If you took the coin bridge, again, you'd have to go up through the Skull Arcana district, then down, and then across. So you could go the direct, possibly dangerous route, or the safe, longer route.
Okay. Right. Yeah. I think we could take the gondola because it appears to be just right there. So we could swing by there first and then head over to the Green Dragon.
So basically, we're gonna bar hop, is what I'm hearing. Tavern hop.
We're gonna hop over bars.
Yeah.
Great. Very good at hopping.
Same. Legs.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Clever.
So you decide to take a gondola. All right.
A gondola. I've never been able to travel in a gondola. Too big.
Gondola for you, Nori, looks about the size of a standard ice walker canoe. So it's not unusual. It definitely can hold you. It's bigger for everybody else because, you know, they're small.
So like we look massive at them, and she's just like, "Here's a canoe."
Nori, will you roll me a perception, please? Also, Milton, roll me a perception.
Yes.
Oh boy, perception.
Oh my goodness, mouse work.
What will a 12 get me?
In a moment.
Oh, ooh. Sorry.
So, Nori, you being you, the city's a city. It is just god awful. You don't like it. And you look down, and holy shizer, those are huge fish. I mean,
Ooh.
those fish are like fish from home, and they're rainbow colored. They look like pike that have been dappled in various colors, just swimming through the water. Close enough, you could probably reach the water and boop a snoot if you tried.
Yeah, she wants to do that.
Milton?
Mm-hmm.
All right, you've been in Tren before. You do know from your past experiences that the fish in the canal are not to be petted. Those are voracious predators, usually eating the bodies of people that fall in, because that's how they keep the canals clean. You're about to see Nori try to boop one of their snoots.
You know, I go,
Nori, no, Nori, don't,
what?
don't.
What? What?
No, let her
No,
do it. It'd be
those
funny.
are not the.
Huh?
No, because we need her muscles. No, they'll eat you alive.
They won't. Look at them.
They will. No. They will. That's how the city keeps the canals so clean. They eat all the bodies through it.
Oh.
Much like our party, they are beautiful but vicious.
Mm-hmm.
What if they're really fast?
No,
No? Okay.
no, not today.
Okay. Okay.
Nori, as you pull your hand back, the fish looks up at you and winks, and then splashes away.
Did anybody else?
Hmm?
What?
What's up?
Never mind. She sits on her hand for the rest of the trip.
So, as the gondola then passes from the merchant district towards Bloodside, this is where you notice a distinct shift in the overall environment. It is still a bright-ish day, but over on Bloodside, you see the other side of Tren rather quickly, where the merchant district is filled with busy people selling and buying and commerce and all that. Here, you see where people live, the workers live. Here you see the slums of Tren.
We've had a lot of good luck with slums.
As you exit the gondola, you'll notice that in the district where you just came from, there's red sand, but here the sand is blood red. Not a shiny ketchup. No. This is crimson. The sands here bleed through everything. The sidewalks, the street, the lights are perpetually on, even with the sun above. It's as if they are afraid to go out. People are moving this way and that, minding their own business. A lot of people not making direct eye contact with anyone else because in Bloodside, it's best to keep to yourself.
Nori's like,
I'm now rolling for the gods because of Nori. Thank you.
Just a
damn
quick.
it. I take it back.
No, too late. As Nori waves at one, person looks up and goes, "What are you looking at?"
Hey, now. No.
They spot entropy.
Oh.
Shit.
Yeah.
Entropy, what did you do
So
before you joined us?
Yeah, if everybody can move their tokens over to Bloodside, that'd be great.
Oh.
It's a long
Also, that
story, Muscles.
Not a
Best of
game.
luck.
That was a.
so just understanding of like the vibe here. Because like where she's from, you know, things are always dark and scary and spooky. Is this like that kind of dark and scary and spooky kind of like stuff, or is it like something entirely different?
Here's the thing. Sylvania is dark and spooky because things will eat you.
Yeah, and the whole land is cursed and all.
The whole land is cursed, yes. In the cities, though, at least because, again, the Dothraki keep things pretty tight and secure, it's safe to walk the streets. It's a perpetual state of nighttime, but it's safe to walk the streets because where you are from, the streets are controlled and managed. I mean, there's, of course, the city of Mist, the capital of the, vampire lords, but you don't go there. Why did you ever go? You don't go there. You just don't go there. The human hamlets, the fortified hamlets that are, still in human control, they're not safe to walk around at night, but again, this is bright day. This is a different kind of threatening. This is, if you go down the wrong alley, things may happen to you. This is where you try to make sure you're keeping an eye on where you are and where your purse is.
Okay. Got it.
Milton
Yes.
feels like home, doesn't it? Just a little.
Just
Mind you,
a tiny bit.
Tullus is definitely, a different vibe and bigger. And of course, being part of the garden, when you're home, no one messes with you on the street. The Bruiser Boys take care of that problem. Here, though, this is Syndicate territory. And it's best to try to not rile that den of vipers as much as you can.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
But Entropy, when seeing that lowlife just scattering off upon noticing you, baby.
It's so good to be home.
Yeah.
Allie walks just a little closer to Quinn and Nori. Quinn for his name and Nori for her muscles.
The muscles.
Yeah, Quinn is going to alter his outfit to include a hood and just kind of drape it down over himself.
Hoods are not uncommon here, or wide-brimmed hats and things like that, because again, on Bloodside, even, right now, it's about midday. There's people doing their work and things like that, but there's still people about. if you catch my
Already
meaning.
gotten the message and stop smiling at people.
After a short period of time, because again, the gondola is a very direct form of transportation, Entropy spots it first. You don't have to roll for it because Entropy knows like the back of their own mind the sign of the golden cord. A golden harp on old oak hanging right above the street. It's midday, so there's no music playing right now, but that favorite drunk of yours, Lampwick, is asleep out front as usual.
Oh, Lampy.
How
How you doing, baby?
Stelz, you're back.
Yeah, it's
Gone
been a
a
while.
while.
Yeah, no fucking shit.
Hey, Stelz, will you do me a favor and go talk to her? Tell her I'm still good for a drink. I'm good for a drink, Stelz. I just need to be allowed back in. Can you put in a word for me, Stelz? Can you do that for Lampy, the little lamp man?
Lampy, what'd you do this time though?
The same as I had a drink and I just felt like I had a chance to. It was open mic night. I'm allowed to sing. Stilts.
No.
He's not allowed to sing, and you know what?
No. 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 Like, this will be what, the 4th time I get you back in?
Hey, what? Hey, Stilts. Remember that time, Stilts? I saved your legs, Stilts. I saved those legs.
Yeah, you saved them because you were
him.
hiding behind them during the fight.
I still saved them though.
Isn't
Come
that guy
on.
bothering
Look.
you?
It's
Whoa,
fine.
whoa. Who's the muscles?
Hey. You want me to help you or not, Lampy? You want me to leave you out here?
Yes, please.
Behave. You want me to leave you out here, or do you want me to go in there and talk to her and try to get you back in?
Please talk to her. Get me back in.
Okay, then stop ogling the.
I'm not on. It's a mountain with feet. Literally right here.
Yeah, I know where your mind was going, Lampy. I've seen you try to flirt.
How you doing?
Lampy,
Sorry,
Knock it off.
Stilts. Sorry, Stilts.
do you want me to bring H out? Maybe he can come hang out with you?
Oh, no, don't. Don't you bring that
Are
juju.
you sure? Because he's right
No.
here.
Yeah.
Are you good? Alright, I'm gonna go talk.
I'll be good.
If
I'll
you
be
sing,
good.
if you fucking sing again, he's gonna be your new babysitter.
All right.
Yeah,
I'll be
that's what I
good.
thought. Alright, go
I'll
back
be
to your
good.
nap. It'll be a while.
Okay.
Is this always like this?
In this neighborhood, yeah.
So, anyone going to stay outside, or is everybody going in?
Oh,
No, we're going. I'm going.
Yep, we're going in.
Else have a lamp wick.
Absolutely going to follow Entropy in this environment,
Yeah.
but stay close to Nori.
Or it's like protecting. Come baby.
As you open the door, the place is empty. When I say empty, I mean it looks like desolate. Like there's nothing in here. There's no furniture. There's nothing. It looks like you're walking into an abandoned building until you pass the threshold and the world changes. Inside, there's music.
Ooh.
Inside, there are people talking amongst themselves. There's a din of conversation, but it's refined. It may be on the low end, but there's respect here. The smell of cigar, black lotus, and other sundry fill the air. A few faces look up at you as you come in. A lot of them recognize Stilts. A couple will tip their hats, go back to their conversations. But one voice rings out in a moment. Just let me get this. There we go. Entropy, you son of a bitch!
Dahlia, baby.
This lady appears. By the way, can everybody see that?
Oh yeah, we can see that.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we can.
Woof, woof, woof. I have no
A
business.
lady who was behind the bar looking up sees Entropy, walks around. Entropy, darling, Entropy, where have you been?
Hell. I was in hell, Dahlia. That motherfucker sent me to stay air. To just sit and wait on a ship for what, 2 fucking months?
You were gone for 2 months. 2 months, Entropy. And Entropy, where's my money?
What money?
2 months. I have not been paid in 2 months, Entropy.
Why
And you know the rules of the Golden Cord. If you cannot pay, you have to play. Where's my money, Entropy?
What do I owe you?
2 months rent. That's 200 gold, Entropy.
Oh, I got it right here. You know I'm always fucking good for it. And he'll give her 200 gold. Like,
Why do you make it so easy, Entropy?
I don't know. Why you gotta be
It's
so
supposed to
fucking dramatic about it? I was gone for 2 fucking months. And you think maybe like a hi, hello? Are you okay? Did you enjoy sitting on a ship smelling mold and rat piss for fucking 2 months just to... No offense to you lovely people, but like... You think I had fun? You think I enjoyed that? And I finally come home and see your beautiful face, and what do I get? What do I get? Immediately, where's my money? You know I have the fucking money.
But did you have fun?
No!
Then, my dear, I understand. Now, are you going to introduce me to your beautiful companions? I would definitely like to know.
Alright, the big one is Muscles. Her real name is Nori, I think, but we call her Muscles. I call her Muscles.
An ice walker this far south?
Oh, you know the Ice Walkers?
Yes, of course. I've traveled. I've been
Yeah,
around.
she's traveled with a few of you.
Entropy, remember the rules.
What?
Courtesy always. When I'm talking. Enchante. And she will offer her hand to Nori.
Oh, yeah, Nori will take it and be like, I don't know what to do with this. And, like, she has seen people at the ball, like, do, like, she saw guys, like, do, like, the kiss on the hand. She goes, oh, okay, yeah, what? What are you supposed to...
And has manners. Entropy, take notes. Take notes on this one.
I don't need etiquette lessons here, Dahlia. The small one with the red hair, that is... Your name's Milton, right?
Yeah, Milton.
Okay, Milton. Yeah, well, I call her Pincushion because she's small and stabby.
Small and stabby. Well, welcome to the Golden Cord, Milton. Can I offer you anything?
I'm good at the moment. Thank you, though.
You're more than welcome. The fact that you had to deal with my dear Entropy, who is an absolute doll.
I'm a fucking delight, Dahlia.
A delight. And what do my wandering eyes should see? Entropy, when did you get nobility into your hands, my lady?
I've been very respectful. She has not been
Mistress
in my hands.
Dahlia of the Golden Court, it's an absolute pleasure to meet. Let me guess. Obviously Dothraki, very well dressed, not rigid, but definitely refined. I am sensing Cladvog.
Yes. I assume you've met one of my parents.
Oh, you're one of the progeny. I was assuming one of the minor houses. Oh, then I definitely know your father. Wonderful man. Great when it comes to playing music. He is a virtuoso on the violin. But I will definitely also say, you definitely pull from your mother's side. It is a pleasure to meet you. And she will bow in the courtly fashion.
Allie will just sort of give a light head nod, but not let her eyes wander from Dahlia. So it's sort of like just a.
Yep. And you keep eye contact too. I see you have not lost your wits. And then fire. Entropy, dear. Entropy.
Yeah. What do you want? What?
Why is there a St. Cloud in my place?
Why
Why is there a St. Cloud
Do you
in
want
my
it? Hey,
establishment?
do you want?
Wait, what?
do you want-
No,
do
I
you
have my
wanna-
hood down and
Do
everything.
you want to
He's not
screech
St.
it for
Cloud.
the
He is
fucking room
the-
to hear?
He's
you
with
idiot?
me.
He's the same sunshine. Oh, yes.
We are here for diplomatic reasons, but I will assure you he will cause you no trouble in this establishment. You can pretend he doesn't exist.
Pretend he doesn't exist. Do you, my dear, with the hood, I am of the ways of the arcane as well. I pierce through that wonderful little enchantment that you have the second you walk through my doors. This is my realm. This is my domain. I know everything. And the one and only St. Cloud, the prodigal son, walks into my establishment and entropy.
What is your problem with the St. Clouds? Like, specifically this one. He has not done anything to you.
He hasn't done anything to me. Entropy, you've been gone a bit. Shall we go to my parlor then?
Yeah, maybe. Do you want to screech like any more about the fact that he's in here? You want?
She will
you
turn.
Want to get on stage and make sure everyone knows?
She'll turn and say, "Can anyone hear me?" And no one moves.
Oh, well, fuck you then. Fine.
For funsies, because I don't know how much it would help at this point.
Nori goes, oh, what the
Allie prestidigitates like a little like eye patch kind of mask situation and puts it on Quinn. Next.
You have one eye now. You are invisible.
Thank you.
Just
I
to
don't-
get us through the crowd.
I'll be honest. I think if the hood didn't do much, I don't know what this will. But I mean, I appreciate
like,
it nonetheless.
You want
Thank
me
you.
to just, want to just like, I'll just like cover you, like.
And it's not just some plain black eye patch situation. It is like a stark white with golden bezel like edges.
I think it just looks a little.
Well, he doesn't know how to be
Yeah,
subtle.
people are going to be more likely to notice it because they're like, oh, who's this fancy dancy pirate? Just go to the parlor.
If I could address the lady of the house myself.
By all means.
I apologize if it appeared that I was trying to be disingenuous. I simply didn't want to attract any unwanted attention, neither for me nor the rest of my party. You can be assured that I by no means intend to stake any claim on your domain. This is your world, and I'm simply a humble visitor here.
This is your world, and I'm just living in it.
You're smooth. I like smooth.
I promise you I don't intend to be.
Entropy?
What?
Oh.
Make it 100. You get a month free.
Fine. Here. Thank
Oh.
you.
She will take you back into the parlor, which is basically, again, kind of like an extension of, this place. But as soon as she closes the door, the sound is buffered significantly, even though the door looks kind of flimsy. It's like, I do apologize, Mr. St. Cloud. It's just, Entropy, you've been gone for a few months. Things have shifted here a little bit. In particularly this. She will reach behind her desk and pull out a rolled up paper and puts it down, and it shows a picture of our dear Quinn saying, "Young heir to inherit all. New business tycoon. Is this the future of Tren?" And it goes on kind of like in a classic 1920s newspaper. According to this, you're taking over your father's establishment, and your business associates have been busy in Bloodside. And she'll pull it up the you see a future in Tren where the St. Clouds not only uplift the neighborhood starting in Bloodside, but also enriching the lives of the common people that our city is so proud of. We will be breaking ground in these new developments within the month. Your company's been buying up land all over the place, and in some cases pushing people out.
Well, if it helps, I only just found out that I was inheriting the company a few weeks ago, and I made no such statement. It's a bit complicated. That's not me.
Yeah, he's been with us this entire time.
I don't know. I mean, you're definitely more clean-shaven in this picture, but...
When was this taken?
This was taken about a week and a half ago.
Right. I believe a week and a half ago, I was dismantling the Church of the Dawn with my associates. My timetable might be a bit off, but...
Technically, it is a bit off, but you were traveling down from Sayre, but
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what we do in every town we go to, so it's
I
not
mean,
like
yeah,
you
like-
know.
A Church of the... Entropy?
What? Why do you always act like I'm in trouble?
Aren't you always in trouble?
Yes,
You
but
are
that's not the point.
Oh, sorry. Okay, my bad.
Entropy,
What?
your patron sent you to get involved with the Church of the Dawn?
No. My patron sent me to come bring these yahoos down to Tren and make sure they stay alive because their one friend did not. And my patron lost a bet with her patron. See, gambling is bad, kids. This is why you don't do it.
Oh, Bighorns lost a bet?
Right? Right?
Oh,
To the fucking-
stag
the
lost a
lich
bet.
guy
Who did
that's-
they lose a bet to?
He lost a bet to the fucking lich out in the dead wastes. I know! Which, I mean, I've only talked to that one like 2 or 3 times at this point, but...
Oh,
I guess it was like 1,000 years ago too, so like, it's great. He cashes in on it. Who has to deal with it? Me.
Well,
It's fine.
if this isn't you, Mr. St. Cloud, may I call you Quinn?
I would greatly prefer it.
As would I, darling. But, Quinn, if this is not you, then you may want to go home and figure out what's going on, because this one has been very popular, has been going to all the sites, including the House of the Rock, and has been associating with the Syndicate. among other problems that have been cropping up around here.
Openly?
Openly. It's your boy. And she moves it to the next page, and there's a picture of Quinn St. Cloud with no less than 2 other known mob bosses. One called the Mask, who runs the house, and the other one, give me a second, I'll get the name here because I have it written down. Where are you? Alfonso Calmiri, head of the ghouls, the enforcer arm of the syndicate. A picture of the 3 of them, arms in arms, shoulder to shoulder. Caption reads, St. Cloud supporting entrepreneurship within Tren.
These are all words.
Adorable.
I'm sorry.
You seem to be quite connected. Do you know by any chance where the most recent sighting of me was?
Well, the most recent sighting of you, there's been buzz of the upcoming gala. Apparently your sister is having a celebration about becoming the new head of the Schola Arcanum, and the young entropy. So many young mages have been flowing through here like water. It's been horrible. They don't pay their tabs properly, they cause too much, and they drink too hard. It has been... I have a reputation here. You have no idea. You've been missing out on all this.
Yes.
But apparently, according to the papers, and she gets another one, the party is in about 4 days' time.
A party? Because nothing went wrong at the last one we went to. Huh.
A party at the prestigious St. Cloud Island Estate. A gala of galas. Even the prince is apparently supposed to be there, and he hasn't left the palace in at least a year and a half.
Words to melt me together, just words to
At
me.
the mention of the prince, Allie sort of just. Okay.
What was that, Alan? What happened? What's wrong? What happened? What the hap?
I may have a way to get us in, but I will assure you it is an entirely last resort. I would prefer a different route. But if in 3 days we for sure can't find an alternative, I think I can get us into that.
How? How are you gonna get this in? What is your...
My family knows families in the city. And if the prince already has an invite, I might be able to do something there. But again,
do you know the
last
prince?
resort,
Oh, the prince.
fully bottom of the list. If necessary, prefer a different route. I would rather sneak through the sewers.
Oh, okay. I mean, that might be like maybe bad for your ball gown, like, you know, because like we know you like a little.
Oh, you don't want to go through the sewers right now. It is.
Are those rainbow fish in there?
Sorry, what?
With the rainbow fish, I want to go to Snoop.
Oh, the canal cleaners? No, there's worse. The undergang is fighting the syndicate in the sewers right now.
These are just words.
Who's winning?
Yeah, who's winning?
Yeah.
The syndicate so far.
Oh. That's fucking stupid.
These are just words to me. I don't know what this means.
Syndicate bad. We don't like them. They're a bunch of fucking morons.
Oh no, bad. Ah.
Yeah, except that like they, you know, murder, torture, extortion.
Entropy.
What?
That's called business.
It is. But not when they do it, okay?
My business when entropy does it.
Exactly. See, she understands.
No, I was making a joke. Oh.
Oh, well, no, that's the truth. Because it's fine when I do it and when Dahlia does it, but when they do it, it's a problem. Because
You are scary. A little bit.
What?
A little scary.
Who's scary?
You?
Oh,
Do we
you
know
have
who else
no
is-
idea. And his eyes are gonna glow green when he, like, says that.
What, Allie? What did you say?
Do we know who else is on the invite list?
That
As of
I
right
can-
now.
Well, looking at the papers, it's the usual dignitaries. The ambassadors are involved. Various names, dear. It's to be the big event of big events. It's also supposed to culminate with the appointment of Mr. Quinn's father as the Sorcerer Supreme to the Prince. It's a big bash.
Oh,
You know.
Sorcerer Supreme.
Mm.
Okay. I feel this is a troubling bit of information for Quinn.
I've known about this.
Okay.
I think I told you guys.
You had.
Probably, but I have the memory of a goldfish.
Mine
which is why
also
I
was
take-
a while ago. Yeah.
I take extensive notes because I have the memory of a goldfish.
Yes. So just
Um,
little St. Cloud update. Originally, Quinn's mother was the CEO of the company, and Quinn's father was supposed to become the head of the school, but instead, Quinn's father is becoming the Sorcerer Supreme. His sister is taking over the school, and Quinn is supposed to take over the company.
Ew.
got it.
So,
Taking over stuff,
and Quinn just found this out by a letter.
Oh, cheers.
By
Alright.
the way, you're going to inherit a multi-billion-dollar corporation, son.
Yeah.
Actually, no. You didn't even get it from your dad. You got it from your professor.
It's probably
Right,
more like
yeah.
his dad anyway.
True. He's a fatherly figure.
Hold, one question though, and it just occurs to me: if there is a Quinn imposter in this city, what are the chances that your family set that up versus are being duped?
Ooh. Entirely possible on both ends, I believe. I'd like to imagine that my family would know the difference between an imposter and me. That being said, I have been gone for a few years, so it's possible that they could be duped as well. So at the moment, not sure.
Huh. Well,
That being said, I guess both of us would be on the list. So if we need to get in, we don't need to go through sewers. We could probably just walk right in.
fair. I would need to check in at the embassy, and then they would inform me about any major events that I would be privy to at that point. But beyond that, I'm sorry I interrupted you, Dahlia. Catching us up on current events. Thank you for that.
Well, you're very welcome as much as my information takes me. We at the Golden Cord try to stay out of a lot of that major kerfuffle because usually we get smashed in between the Syndicate, the St. Clouds, the Prince, the City Guard. And I have my own little fortress here. So, my own little garden, I guess you could say.
Yes. I do have one other question just for my own understanding. Have you heard any news about Minister Tavelli?
Minister Tavelli? Oh, my dear. Minister Tavelli is... Let's just say the word with the Minister Tavelli is that he is frequent at the House of the Rock, so much that they think that maybe he lives there. Why do you want to know about him?
I'd like to keep informed about any potential contacts when I'm in an area.
Hmm,
We'll leave it at that for now.
I see. Well, my dears, you are more than welcome to enjoy the golden cord here, and don't worry, Entropy, you still have your apartment now that I've been paid at a discount, if I may add. But that also
did you
means,
go
my
in there and
dear
touch my
Entropy,
shit? Did you touch
Sorry,
my
what?
shit? Did you touch my shit?
Entropy,
Did
you
you
know the rules. I don't touch your shit until I decide to, and I have not decided to.
Okay. Keep things in
Also-
a very particular order in there, and if you mess it up, then it's a problem.
A problem?
Yes,
No problem.
Dahlia, a problem. Problem.
I love when you enunciate. Do it again.
What was it again, please? Spell it again one more time. I don't think I got it.
Fightful silence was what that was.
You know,
No, are you trying so hard to?
Entropy's body temperature has raised by quite a few degrees.
Are you having a fever, Entropy? Entropy, no! She puts her like a hand on Entropy. Oh, okay, sorry,
No,
sorry.
it's fine.
Sorry.
I don't.
No, you're right.
I
Milton
don't
told me
like
about
being touched.
boundaries.
I don't.
Milton told me don't touch people without their permission.
That would be ideal. You're fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. I need to go. He's just gonna walk like away towards where his door to his apartment is.
Entropy goes and goes into his room untouched, and all of its. I'm not sure how Entropy's room would be structured.
Chaos.
Okay, you know Hal's bedroom and Hal's Moving Castle?
Oh yeah, where it's just a
That, but like more like an actual like there's a desk and like there's actual stuff, but like lots of tchotchkes, but like make it goth and spooky too, but like lots of like dark academia, creepy. There's a few specimens and jars up on the shelves, like.
You're enjoying your time in your room.
He's screaming into a pillow is what he's doing.
Yeah, enjoy your time in your room. That's what he said.
Are we just sitting watching him do this? Like, are we
No,
just...
he closed the door. Like he walked.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll something. I gotta roll something really quick because I got to now.
Where he's like, what is he doing?
Yeah, just be like slam the door, but it like creaks back open. We just see me just hunched over a pillow.
He's got a gold silk pillow with tassels on the corners, and he's just.
Oh my god.
As he's screaming into the pillow, the
It
door
screams back.
opens and like.
Oh, he'll
And you can all see Entropy screaming into the pillow. And Horatio starts running out. It's like, I'm home! And Dolly's like, no. You can't get
Gets the rolling pin out.
That can be quite cathartic.
And as Horatio's running around, out of nowhere, an undead palace cat leaps out of the darkness, pins him to the ground, and starts dragging him into the darkness. Like, no, I'm too young, I'm too pretty. Do not hold me. And disappears.
Perfect.
Well, that happened.
Entropy's gonna put the pillow down, smooth his hair, be like, and turn around with a big grin on his face, like they're like nothing just happened. Just All right, shall we? Everything seems to be in order here. He's gonna fix his lapels.
Nori's just like, are we just not gonna talk about that? Okay, no. Okay,
No,
cool.
no, the fuck we are not gonna talk about it, Nor.
Should we get a drink before we leave?
Oh God, it's the bottle. The
Is
bottle.
that a yes or no? Should we drink here? Should we drink here?
Yeah, this is fine.
Oh, okay.
I mean, maybe don't get drunk if you still gotta go across town. Do not get drunk
What time
and go
of
across
day?
town. I'm not.
I don't have to. I can't really. I don't think I can get drunk here. I am-
Accepted.
I haven't really gotten drunk anyway.
When you say that, Dahlia's ears perk up. It's like, my dear, allow me to give you something special.
I mean, unless you have like 5 barrels.
Oh, you think I haven't been to the Northlands
Oh, that's
before?
right,
I
I
have something
forgot.
that will make even your constitution a little wobbly in the knees. She pulls out a glass. I mean, she's behind the bar, and she pulls out a glass and starts mixing a couple things, lights a match, touches the rim.
Ooh.
Liquid, which was like a mixture of like weird stuff, turns bright green. On the house, dude.
Oh.
Entropy, I don't want a word out of you. Take a drink, if you will.
Okay.
Constitution save with disadvantage.
I knew this was a bad idea when I did it. This was a bad idea when I did it.
Allie is going to
Constitution save.
like
Yeah,
look
con
at
save.
the drink. Can I give her?
With
I was gonna say.
disadvantage.
I was gonna say, could I give her resistance? But
All right.
I'm going to say no because it happens a little bit too fast.
okay, that's fine.
Nori,
Hi.
so Nori's big, tough.
Oh, dang it.
Jotun has taken hits from monsters and demons, shook them off like they're nothing.
Actually, I don't know.
This drink first tastes like peppermint.
Oh.
It has a nice peppermint taste and then a little bit of a cinnamon in the back.
Mm.
And then it feels warm, like from the neck down.
Mm.
And that warmth turns into a slight numbness, and everything feels funny. I mean, Nori, it's just. The drink is so small in your hands, Nori. It's so small. It just. Everything just feels great. Everybody is wonderful and they love you. It's the best. It just. You are now very tipsy. Not full drunk, but very tipsy.
She's going around just getting everybody's face and then she'd be like, I love you, I love you, I love you.
Are you doing that to your own face? I just see no.
No, she's going around.
She's
To each person, she's doing that to each person. She's like going up to Quinn, I love you. Going up to Milton, I love you. Going up to Allie, I love you. And to me, she's like, you don't like to be touched, but I love you. And then she does it to her own face. I love you.
And when she does it to her own face, like, wow, have you ever touched your own face before? That's just so weird.
Too much.
Whoa.
I've been told it's bad.
Now, what are the rest of you doing while that's happening?
She's in the corner, just like,
Allie is standing by in case she's needed to heal North.
So that might be a good idea.
I will take
She's in cleric mode.
milk.
Oh, what can I get the future ruler of the world?
I will take a shot of something that says, "Welcome home." Except home is a nest of political drama and an imposter that may be sent by my family to replace me.
Oh,
Peanut butter whiskey.
I have something perfect for that. She takes out a glass, starts mixing it, and it goes from like brown to blue to purple in 3 layers.
Oh.
She brings it up to her mouth, and she doesn't touch the rim, and goes like an air kiss. And then it all shifts to a deep purple, like almost midnight levels. I call this the Mimic's Kiss.
Is she implying she's a mimic?
I don't think so. Oh, perhaps this is mimicking a kiss.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. Shoots it back.
I'm going to need a con save from you, also at a disadvantage.
All right.
The drinks here are meant to help people forget and get really loose, because loose people get loose with their money.
Oh. Quinn.
Quinn,
Yes.
Yes.
in your mind, as soon as you take that back, you hear, Quinn, I am making sure that the more poisonous and dangerous elements of this particular drink do not absolutely destroy your internal functions, because I do need you. But at the same time, I can't stop what's about to happen. The music has colors.
Oh.
Nori is at least 3 different people.
Hi.
And every
trench.
time you look over at Milton, you could swear to God they're getting smaller or
Oh,
they're
no!
getting larger at the same time.
There's Milton.
And every time you clean your glasses, you swear they get dirtier.
Whoa.
Quinn, are you all right?
No.
Wait, isn't this great?
This might have been a mistake, but
Oh.
you know, if I learned anything from Denzel, it's that the best mistakes can be learned from experiences.
I'm not sure if that's quite the phrase you were going for, but
Yeah, we might need to heal them so we can go see said Denzel.
What? No, I'm fine. I'm fine.
I'm not familiar with healing poison from the body, but
You don't need to heal us, Nor's doing the mockery in the corner.
No, everyone knows that the only thing that heals drunkenness is time, and I'm assuming since none of you know chronomancy, that we'll just have to let it take its course.
By the way, Quinn was saying that to a barrel.
Oh, okay.
Unless you've been hiding some skill set that I don't know of.
No, all right. Well, Allie's just like carefully trying to corral the 2 of them to a safe spot in the room. And just like,
Allie? Who's there?
how about you dance with Quinn over
Okay.
here? There we go. Perfect. Stay there. Miss Dahlia, how long is this intended to affect them?
Well, it really depends on them and how much you want them to be okay again.
I'm perfectly fine. Look, I can walk in a straight line.
Nori, that's a circle, dear.
Oh!
I was going to say, but I'm glad that you did. I can get them all back to normal. And shouldn't be a problem at all.
Get me back to Nori mole. Wait, I can do it again. I can do it better.
How much?
For her, that would be simple. 5 silver, bada bing, bada bip. Him, on the other hand, he's having a good time. I'm not sure I should stop that good time.
The alternative is I get them to near death and then recover them. That's my only skill set.
In that case,
And she's looking like dead at the entire group. Like, I'm legitimately considering that if things go a little haywire. I'd rather hurt them myself.
I'm fine. We just have what, a few meetings? I don't need to be sober for that.
No big deal. The
Well-
smallest deal, like Milton size.
how about this, Ms.
I'm just kidding. Milton.
Gladval?
You are a very big person.
If you could get me into that party, an actual invitation, since you apparently have possible connections, I could get them right as rain right now.
I don't think that's entirely unreasonable. I would simply want to ask, would you be wanting to go as an alias or as a +1?
Oh, a +1.
Oh, Miss Dahlia, you want to go party too?
Oh, yes, I am the life of any party. In that right, Entropy?
Oh. You do look a little scary when you say that.
Why do you want to go to this party?
She wants to party.
To be seen, to be heard, and anyone that gets to go. And if I'm there, I'm obviously someone.
But you already are someone. Like, I am somebody, they're
Oh,
somebody.
thank you, darling. You're an absolute treat.
Oh, I thank you. I know.
Very welcome.
I'm a nice author. One more.
So, do we have a deal?
Allie's gonna look
Milton.
at Allie's gonna look down at Milton. Because there are a lot of things at play in her own mind as to how this could be positive, but also incredibly negative. So she's looking down at Milton as like, do you see more positive outweighing negative on this one kind of look?
Do you think you can pull it off?
I'm pretty sure, yes, I can pull it off. I just want to ensure this is a deal to be made. I am not familiar with the people of this city, and no offense, you've been incredibly hospitable. However, I do have to ensure that my position doesn't affect my family and their engagements here. You understand?
I think it's a good idea.
Well, there you have it. When would you like confirmation on this at the latest, just so that I can plan out a timeline?
Well, again, the party's within 4 days. If I get an invitation a day before, I could get out my best frock and at least get my hair done, because I will not be seen in public with the hair the way this is. It needs to be properly tended to. You can understand.
Of course.
I'll brush it. Stop.
So Allie is going to take out her ring, put it on, and hold her hand out for a handshake.
Wait a minute. Are you taking opposing bids?
Do you have an opposing bid?
I will.
Is he still wearing the eye patch, by the way?
It's flipped up, but he's.
Just checking.
I will get you a ticket and pay for your hair appointment in exchange for at least leaving me still half as drunk as I am.
Done.
Oh, well, then you guys shake hands.
You shake something else.
Always a pleasure,
I
Mr.
meant,
Quinn, say Cloud.
oh.
Let me change my notes to say Quinn is getting her that invite.
One macaroni.
All right, so she will, of course, bring Nori back to straight sober. So just
Ah.
sober, not straight, not for this, not here.
Oh no.
What?
That
Happy Pride,
would.
everyone.
What?
But it's also midnight, so I think we should take a quick 10-minute break, and then we'll come back for the next part. So we'll be
Great.
back in 10 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. Get yourself a drink, get yourself a tonic. See you soon.
one.
Hello and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. So, in this cavalcade of adventurism, we've discovered a lot of interesting things about what's been going on in Tren, and two folks decided to get plastered. One of them has gotten back to normal. The other one has requested to remain in their state.
Half.
As you did.
Half.
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 Wanted to be half as drunk.
Nori is no longer going to be drunk, but Quinn is.
Quinn is
Did I
going to be
miss-
half as drunk.
Half.
Oh,
Oh
half.
yeah. So I basically bartered to be like, all right, maybe I'm a bit too drunk at the moment, but I don't want to be sober. So like, get me like a
Gotcha.
nice
I
comfortable
misunderstood
level.
that. I thought you just want to be left in your situation.
No.
No, half.
All right, cool. So you now have one tipsy Quinn who is feeling footloose and fancy free. Do you want to do anything else while in the Golden Court?
Actually,
Yes. Sorry, go ahead. After her,
Hmm.
yes.
Dahlia, dear, in the, event of the party and everything, I am going to need a nice diamond necklace. I'd like to go ahead and procure that early before everyone starts buying them up. Do you know of a good place to do so?
A good jeweler. Well,
Mm.
many, depending on how opulent are you looking for. Are you looking for, hey, look at me, or something more refined, or something like, if you could see this, you better have money?
Let's go with refined, but also status.
There is two jewelers I could recommend to you, Angiano's and the Ruby Dragon. The Ruby Dragon is a little bit more high end. You shouldn't have a problem getting in. Your companions probably will. But Giuliano's, they're old. They're masters, but they're old. So if you want something where you're going in by yourself, Ruby Dragon. If you want something refined and unique, but deal with old people, Mangiano's.
Are you being ageist?
No. When I say old, I don't mean, well, they're old and they can't do the job. More like they are stuck in ancient ways of doing things.
Oh. I mean, we had to learn from somewhere.
True.
Thank you. I will keep that in mind as I am touring the city.
By all means. And remember, always keep an eye on your purse and your things.
Dahlia, before I go.
Entropy, I am all quiver with anticipation. What is it?
So, Lampy. Yeah, I know. Come on, he's an old friend. He's harmless. He doesn't really do that much, and honestly, he's an eyesore at the door of your establishment.
He was humping the barrels again, Entropy.
Oh, he told me that you just said he couldn't sing in here anymore.
He said it was part of his act.
Well, what if we tell him he's not allowed to hump the barrels anymore?
What if you put like a barrier around the barrels? A barrier, if you will.
I mean,
You mean have Lampy strapped to a bear? That would be entertaining. That would definitely bring in a couple of...
Oh, I was simply thinking cover the barrels in
No. We're
pepper
going with
juice.
bears. Bears
I
are
mean, I
not...
like bears.
I like this.
well,
Like,
I
Teddy.
tried.
Bar bears?
Bar bears?
Bears. Yes. Bears. Entropy, you have good friends.
They're not my
Don't
friends.
use them too badly.
They're not my friends.
Oh. You mean I shouldn't go around telling people that you have friends in town?
I mean, He's gonna lean in closer. Do you really think that would be wise, given how many people don't like me and would be looking for an easy target? Because they can't touch me specifically.
How dare you call us easy?
My dear Entropy,
Yeah.
and I would never do such a thing.
I'm not talking about you. You know who I'm talking about.
You're talking about Jimmy.
Yes, I'm talking about Jim.
Oh, Jimmy smiles. Looks over at the rest of you. A close associate of our dear Entropy, Jimmy smiles.
Ex close associate to your dear Entropy.
Well put.
So maybe don't go spreading around that I've got pals. They're a job.
A job.
They're
Very
a
well.
job, yes.
Is that all we are?
Have I not been perfectly clear about that? Do you think I did any of this of my own volition? I mean, no offense, you guys are you're entertaining, but
To be fair, it's not the first time we've been called a job.
I tell you what, if I had a gold piece for every ex that was chasing me, I wouldn't have any gold, but I understand I get it. Yeah.
I thought we were about to learn something about Quinn, but nope.
No. I can imagine
I was like,
it, though.
yeah. Unexplored depths, but no. Nah. I mean, I have an ex, so I understand.
Well, it's more like almost had, not quite an ex.
Ryan.
Uh-oh.
I'm the DM. I don't have to.
I want them to think I'm cool.
Are you all heading out then?
Yeah. Nori will pick up Quinn. All right, come on, buddy.
are you carrying him like over the threshold? Or you got him thrown over your shoulder? Is he piggyback?
Thrown over the shoulder like a confidential soldier.
So like Shrek and Fiona, just like
Yeah. They are there.
It's a beautiful representation of our party.
Can I attempt to talk to Entropy as I'm upside down?
Yes, by all means.
Psst. Entropy.
yes.
How much do you trust your friend Dahlia? Oh, your associate, your landlord Dahlia?
Oh no, she's actually a friend.
Okay. How much? Oh, so you do trust her then?
Yeah, for the most part, yeah. So I don't trust her with trivial shit. Like, I don't trust her to not go into my room and touch my shit. I don't trust her to not try to cheat me out of stuff. I don't trust her to not drug my drinks. But do I trust her to keep most of my secrets? Yes. Do I? That's honestly the reason why I have my apartment in her establishment, because when I've lived elsewhere, my shit tends to get broken into. That's why I don't like it when my stuff gets moved, because everything is in there. Anyway, yeah, I trust her.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how likely is she to commit domestic terrorism?
That I don't really know, the numerical answer to that. I will say that I'm relatively comfortable saying that if she was going to do domestic terrorism, she probably would have done it by now.
Okay.
Do you regret your decision? Because you made a very shitty deal. That was.
What's it?
You
What?
got
I
the
just
short
gotta.
end of the stick. You actually thrusted you threw the long end of the stick right at her.
Well, I'm just giving her a ticket to a party.
And paying for her hair, which by the way is expensive. She goes to the best in town.
I'm rich.
You are?
I'm a billionaire.
You know, I forgot about that because you are nothing like your fucking family. I haven't met all of them. I met
That's so sweet of you.
Yeah, it should be. No offense, but your dad and your sister. We go way back.
You've met my family before?
Unfortunately, yes. It was a long time ago. You could say it was another lifetime.
You keep saying that, like, it seems really cryptic, like, but it's probably nothing.
Probably not.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's not. No, don't you worry your pretty little head about it. He's gonna tap Quinn right on the nose.
Just as a general point, again, Nori's just standing there as this conversation is going on.
Oh, I assumed we were walking.
Yeah.
and Quinn is
She's
just
been
like
walking
flopping
the
as
whole
we're
time.
talking.
So, like,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So,
but
as
yeah,
you're all
Lori's
leaving,
also been like listening, but she also kind of was like, they are using big words. I do not understand. Look at that sky.
you're going to hear in your mind Drugi saying, "Oh, don't worry. When we have to kill things, they'll let us know what we have to do."
That sounds good. That sounds great. Wonderful.
So, excuse me.
It's what
As
I'm
you all
looking for
leave,
anyway.
Entropy, I'm going to say, is the last one to leave. Entropy, I would like for you to roll me a wisdom save, please.
No. Okay.
Portent.
Ha!
Portent, you rolled a 13 plus your modifier.
So 15.
That's fine. I don't mind a low one.
Still. What happens next is going to be a little bit different than what was expected, but still. Entropy.
Oh boy.
As you are leaving the establishment, the music seems to fade, disappear. The room becomes dark. A single light appears on the stage behind you.
Petra appears. Sorry.
No. You turn and you look. And you see this.
What the fuck?
I recognize that picture because I sent it to you like 6 fucking months ago, it felt like.
Whoa, language.
Fuck. Shit.
Whoa.
As Entropy turns and looks, the multi-armed figure prepares to play.
Has he seen this before?
Oh, this is so sad. Alexa played Despacito.
This is new.
Okay.
Begins to play. And a voice seems to mirror the music as it plays. One who steps between two worlds. One who bows and frets is playing a game that will never be the same until did entropy relent. The end will come. The choice is made. The war and the dance is played. All gone. All gone. And you are to blame.
Bro.
Just slow claps him.
The music stops. The world returns. No one saw anything, You're just there slow clapping with no one playing.
He's gonna like adjust his cravat and kind of like, all right, where's the party? Did they like leave the? They're already outside, right?
It's literally been only like 2 or 3 seconds, and they're outside the threshold of the door.
All right, he'll go out. Big smile. Nothing happened. We're good.
Huh? What? Oh.
As you all exit, it seems like the storm has moved into the city,
Oh, fun.
and the rain comes down, down, down.
By the river.
Hmm.
Sorry. PG-3.
I have a question.
That bold
I have a question for the
capybara.
group. Should I?
Yes.
Do it.
Do it. You won't.
You will, though.
Should you? Or could you? Or will
Oh,
you?
it's
Would you
dark.
be so kind as to place your tokens where I am clicking?
A moment to find the clicking.
Click, click,
It's
click,
on the
There it
far
is.
left-hand side.
click, click, click.
I keep putting entropy
Booty.
down and I don't see
But-
anything.
Those aren't allies.
Wait.
Those definitely
Oh,
are.
there are 3
Yes, it's-
entropies.
So, yeah, I was about to
know,
say
I
that
can't see.
Oh, they are allies.
I'm
Okay.
blind.
Does
has
entropy
dark
have
vision.
dark vision?
He does. He's got really good dark vision.
All right, let me just delete out the tokens and try putting one in again where I'm clicking.
No, I still don't see anything.
All right, let's see what's going on here.
I would love to see what's going on here, Ryan, but I can't.
How about now?
Yes.
There we go. This is the first time you've actually used this token in anything, so that had dynamic lighting, so I didn't have it.
Okay.
So,
Oh yeah, I'm not walking in the front. I'm walking binary.
What?
Who the fuck is that?
where, if I may ask, is Entropy and Quinn?
Entropy left. He's probably kind of mid to back because he left the tavern last.
Oh, is he
Um,
also carrying Quinn?
Oh,
Yeah.
right.
There we go. What about Milton?
Right there.
Wonderful. As the rain continues to stream down, it seems like even on Bloodside, people are retreating into their homes or under awnings and things of that nature. I see what you're doing. Hold up for 5 seconds.
Ooh,
Because a
what?
lot's going to happen.
What?
Who?
What?
I see people measuring.
Oh, I was just checking my vision. That's all.
I'm just checking my dick size.
Aaron?
So, yeah.
I got a way you can measure it.
Be proud of it, okay?
Oh, thank you. I will be proud.
So,
Pride Month, guys.
as the rain comes sheeting down, Milton, I want you to roll me perception with advantage.
Okay.
Milton.
Wonderful.
Jesus, pardon.
So, Milton.
Mhm.
So far, you all have been in dens of inequity, dealt with priests of a corrupt, deity, and all kinds of nonsense. You've dealt with all the issues that have been cropping up, loss of friends, and all that. As you all are walking the streets and they start to empty out, ahead of you, something you haven't seen in a very long time. 3 figures in the rain. Their backs are to you, as if they're just walking ahead of you. But the sight of them, Milton, they strike deep into you. The smallest of the 3 It's a woman dressed like this.
Why are you all so... Why you gotta... Sorry.
You recognize this, Milton, as a member of the Shik Brotherhood, or the Shik Faith, if you will. Followers of the word of Vortha, the official religion of the Vedka Empire. You recognize that because living in Tullus, that look is ingrained into you. But that's not what strikes deep into your soul. That is unpleasant. That is an issue. What strikes deep into you? What reminds you of that day of blood and fire and fear and screaming is this.
Like...
A Vedka Legionnaire. The warriors of Vedka. This is death. This, one of them, came into a village and turned it to ash. And there are two in front of you. Milton, I need you to roll me a wisdom save, please.
Okay. Oh dear.
Oh.
Oh, fudge.
Oh. You nervous? Hmm.
Milton,
Mm-hmm.
you were trained by the garden to not know fear. You were trained from a very young age to overcome these things that would paralyze you, that would strike into your soul and make you not do what has to be done, because the garden must always accomplish its mission, Milton. But not this. Not this thing. No, no, no. That thing will kill you, will slaughter Nori, will turn Quinn inside out. These things are dead. Of course, to the rest of you, as you're walking, you see these three figures. You have different responses to them. Some of you, like Nori, and more than likely, actually no, probably just Nori on this one, because the Vedka have never come to the Norlands. Ice Walkers have no experience with them. Just looks like a huge armored individual that looks kind of spooky. Quinn and Allie, though, you know what the Vedka look like. You know what a Legionnaire is for different reasons. Quinn, you probably have heard your father speak about them from time to time in passing of, the Vedka doing this, that, the other. Allie, your family made sure that you understood the martial traditions of every major power. And you were well taught in how dangerous a Legionnaire is. Entropy. What can I say? You've been around. Legionnaires tend to be not very personable. The Brotherhood, on the other hand, the Faith, oh, they love a good time. They have some of the best parties that you've ever been to. Oh, the things you could tell people about those parties. Woo! So, ladies and gentlemen, you have these three. They're currently walking away from you, as if they're just walking down the street. What do you do?
How did these streets look?
You're seeing them. They're
Okay,
narrow. They're closed in. Again, space on the island or on the lagoon is finite, so everything's...
So like this kind of looks like it divots. Is that like an alley area?
It looks like it leads into a small courtyard.
Okay. Allie was raised by a Marshall family and knows her place in that Marshall family. And how much she is not uh built for Marshall things. So she's going to try to subtly take Nori's arm since she has Quinn and pull, like, not like pull her, but like guide her closer to that side of the street.
Or we could always go back.
So the direction that we're going, it's towards one of our goals right now, right?
Yep, this is the direction to the Green Dragon. There are other routes that you could probably take. That would go the long way around.
Yeah. Allie's not trying to make a big deal out of her diverting. But just like, oh, we're taking up a lot of street space. Let's walk this like on the side over here. Yeah, just to try to, if they turn around, to like scoop people into that courtyard if needed. So just little boop.
So, okay, you're moving over there. And who are you trying to pull over there with you?
Yeah, she just kind of like link arms with Nori and sort of guide her that way if she, goes with her.
Nori's not fine. I was like, oh, okay.
Entropy?
Pincushion.
Hmm?
Okay.
You okay, Pincushion?
Oh, what? I really don't want to be here, but sure. No. No, I'm not. No.
Entropy's going to kind of, because he wears like a long like cloak, and he's going to kind of like swish it out and kind of around Milton as we scooch over to the side.
Milton? You're
Hmm?
not here.
Mm-mm.
You're there.
Yep.
Burns, smells. Even with Entropy being there, you're that child, once more looking at the face of doom. You are paralyzed.
Mm-hmm.
Entropy, you notice your pincushion is not moving. What do you do?
He is going to get down to her level, because he's, 4 feet taller than her.
Significantly, yeah.
Yeah, so he's gonna crouch down and kind of like shield, like be in between the Vedga and her. May I?
Uh-huh.
Alright, then he's literally gonna scoop her up like a child. Just kind of like... and then put the cloak kind of like around her shoulders and just kind of like take her like head and kind of like tuck it into his shoulder and be like, don't look at them. They don't exist right now.
Let me see. Allie. You thought this was over. Can you roll me perception, please?
Oh, hit my hitting buttons. There we go. Oh!
Oh! Right.
Allie,
I'm very perceptive today.
He's super perceptive.
this is why I appreciate you.
Oh no.
As you're now focused on the present, your elf eyes perceive through the rain and the shadow, and you notice something, especially in your martial nature. An ambush. individuals, apparently bandits or something of that nature, have created a ambush site here in the street.
Oh, cheers.
I will say this again with that natural 20. They're not looking at you.
Mm.
They're looking at them.
Okay.
That's not.
Do these ambush people, do they look anything like the Rabbitkin group that we had seen before in the ruins, like the rebels?
The other rebels? No, they do not.
Okay.
Roll me a knowledge history, because again, your family drilled you on Tren, so it might be possible to pay.
I didn't.
These look like bandits of some kind or another, thugs of
Oh,
some
wow.
kind.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Do you tell anybody
sort
about
of.
what you see, though?
So she's trying to keep her voice down because she doesn't want, even though it's raining and everything, she doesn't know how well these Vedka people are, like, if she can see them, she's afraid they're going to notice that her group. So she's going to keep her voice down and just kind of look up to Quinn and then Nori. Quinn is a little closer.
Hi.
Hi. There's an ambush for the Vedka. There are Vedka in front of us. We're going to slow down a little, I think. Yes. And then either see if they actually ambush or just try to get out of this situation. Yeah? So we're going to stay quiet.
Should we try to save them?
I don't know. I think this might be one of those situations of we see minimal. You're not in a state to help reliably, which does cut down on our resources a little bit.
All right.
As far as helping.
I don't know if you remember, I sobered up a bit.
A little.
I'm good.
A little. Yeah.
I'm good. I can still
Yeah.
ping.
I'm afraid your ping might ping on the wrong person if you get overly stressed.
You ping on me, I will be very upset.
Oh, no, I'm more worried that he accidentally pings on one of the ambushers. Because they're all going to be together, and he might have a hard time reliably aiming. So let's we'll just kind of like slow down our walk just a little, see what happens. And she's going to like get on the other side of Nori, to try to get a little closer to Milton. And just be like, Milton, we're gonna pull back just a little. There's a situation ahead.
Entropy is just like,
And Entropy, I assume you're gonna do whatever you like, but there's a situation ahead.
I got it.
So, you guys going to sit back and watch?
I mean, doesn't seem like nothing wants us to get involved.
I mean, I kind of want to get involved because I think it'd be a lot of fun, but like, I would definitely put Milton down safely behind something.
Yeah, so Allie will pull out
Actually,
her staff, though.
Here's
like,
an idea.
get ready.
Why don't we give Milton to Quinn and have them both kind of go off to the side?
Hey,
Are you okay with
Milton, I'm a bit scared, so if you would mind holding my hand and just kind of being there for me, that would be wonderful.
Wait, is Nori still holding Quinn too?
Yeah.
So two of the party
Potato
members are
sack.
being held. Okay, it's like, so, because he's gonna look at Nori and be like, "You want in on this?"
Do I want in on what? Oh, fighting the people. Oh, yeah.
Okay. Milton, I'm gonna give you to Quinn. Quinn's probably much gentler than I am. So Quinn, take Milton. He's not going to put Milton down. He's going to hand Milton to Quinn.
Oh my God, Quinn, I'm going to put you down now. Okay, are you ready? Okay. Ooh.
All right, you two be safe.
Okay. So, in that case, could Milton be over by Quinn?
All right. Yeah. No, Nori wants it on the acting.
Thank you. All right. So, since you're not jumping in immediately. Oh, wait. One of you pulled out the staff.
I was Ali. Rah.
Yeah, she pulls it out and
Allie?
just gets like ready
There
if
you go.
something happens.
Allie?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Roll me a wisdom save, please.
I didn't even use it yet.
Oh. It's as if things are changing with your items. But thankfully, your will is strong. As you pull out your staff, it seems to vibrate with excitement. As if the prospect of death and power is just very enticing. You keep hold. Just barely. Just barely. As you're about to watch what happens, this is what happens. Give me a moment here. I need to get my... there we go. As the Vedka reach about here, a shout fills the air as the ambushers cart storming in from the sides
Whoa, you're very fast.
to go after the Vedka.
Oh,
Oh shit. That's so far. All right.
I mean, I'll move you guys a little bit closer. Here we go. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
But nonetheless,
Right. Pardon.
they start swarming into the Vedka. Their leader, actually, this guy over here. The leader, again, the bald-headed lady,
Yeah. Sorry.
flicks a wrist, and a crimson ball of flame and blood appears,
Ooh, excuse me.
and throws it at the center of the mass right here. And let me just draw that circle super quick. There we are, and we're going to move that right. Come on now. There we are. Right here. That crimson ball of blood and fire explodes, turning half of them into ash.
Oh.
Oh. Gone.
Guys, maybe we should have.
The two legionnaires start walking into the attackers. And I'll just be frank, they're being tossed around like toys by toddlers.
Frank, I thought you were lying.
But they are now in combat. Do you want to join or keep watching?
Nori's gonna look at Entropy and be like,
yeah, okay. I can't tell. I don't.
Can we
I
roll
hate
something
these headphones
to
for
help
that.
decide this?
what?
Yeah.
Is there anything we can roll for to be like, is this a good idea? Or should we leave?
Yeah, like Nori's gonna be like, I was not anticipating the ball at once, so.
I mean, I could drop silence on her.
Well, okay. If you're trying to figure out if this is a good idea or a bad idea, roll me an intelligence check.
Oh fuck me.
I would say the balanced alley is trying to make here is that the Vithraki and the people of Tren, the city of Tren, have this tenuous relationship, this very whatever. If she gets involved without being targeted, like she just jumps into something, she's worried that that will cause problems for that relationship. So she is of the mind of just letting this play out and not get noticed. But beyond that,
All right.
let me grab that. You said intelligence roll or just intelligence roll?
Intelligence check.
Intelligence check. Yeah, she's just like, nope, I don't want to piss off my mom.
No matter how much that staff of yours really wants to get involved in the blood and the violence. Now, Entropy.
Damn.
There's a brawl happening in your neck of the woods.
Yeah. It's a fight on sight, buddy.
It's a fight on sight situation for you because no one comes into your neighborhood and starts wrecking shit up. It's your neighborhood. Aaron.
Hi.
Hi. So, considering you just saw a bunch of people get vaporized in a ball of blood and fire, and these things are not quite as big as Thag, but pretty damn near close, and they're not running from this, might be a good idea to wait it out. See which side really is going to win, possibly. Quinn. When it comes to the St. Clouds and the Vedka, due to their economic ties and political agreements with the Republic of Tullus as well as the Principality of Tren, they cannot sell any of their goods to the Vedka. Your father in particular is not a fan of Vedka, primarily because they tend to, how can I put this gently, imprison their spellcasters and brainwash them. Kind of like the Church of the Dawn, just worse. They lobotomize them. Unless they're, of course, of the special caste, which are all sorcerers. But still, the Wizarding Council does not like the Vedka walking around, but in Tren, they have a political dispensation. They're able to. Attacking them, though, in the state that you guys are in, might not be a good call.
All right.
Milton is latched onto you like a koala in a fire. So,
protect us all.
I'm going to give you this one more round before anything else happens to decide on what you want to do.
All right. Relatively, guys, this is not our fight, and I think we might be out of our depth here. Just my 2 cents. Just my half a piece of gold. So, and obviously Milton does not want to be there. So I don't think we should go any further. Or at least wait and see what happens.
Even though Allie is ready to bounce out of this situation, I want to try to get as good of a look at these rebels as I possibly can before, fully getting out of here. Specifically, I want to try to find some kind of identifier in case we see them again.
Oh, yeah, do they already, gang?
Is there something that looks similar amongst as many of the rebels?
Perhaps?
Yeah, like a sigil or like a color pattern or something that seems to tie them together.
Funky dyed hair.
In the brief moment of looking them over before trying to convince everyone to GTFO.
roll me perception with your elven eyes.
My elven eyes.
What do your elf eyes see?
My brother.
Perception. Ooh, 20. Look at those. That's a better double roll than I had earlier.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, apparently Allie is feeling all full of themselves, which is fantastic. Roll me a history with advantage.
History.
Because you rolled to see if you can identify anything. You do. Thankfully, with advantage this time.
Why am I rolling so many ones, though?
True. All right.
That's a
Ali Kirala.
wonderful roll.
When it comes to rebel movements and things like that, your family saw most of them as trying to defeat the natural order of things. One does not rebel, one accepts, adapts, and moves on. To rebel against the order is to be an abomination. But one must always be aware of their enemies. These are not rebels. At least these aren't Vedka rebels. What they are rats. Syndicate low-life hires. You know this because they all bear the same colors of rats. These are hoodlums that have been probably sent by a member of the syndicate to rob two potentially rich members, or not, a member of the Vedka merchant ship that's in port. These aren't heroes. These are thieves.
So she's going to turn to the group and say, okay, I think we've seen enough. They're petty thieves. No reason to get involved. Let's back a ways, not get involved. Yes?
That sounds like a good plan. Everybody agree on that plan? Yeah?
Back
Yeah.
up or get into an alley or courtyard
Oh.
or other streets
no,
that
I
is
heard
not
that
this
too.
one.
Proximity, what?
Oh,
Okay.
fuck. Oh,
Yeah.
how did that happen?
Yeah. Personally, I think we could take all of them on at the same time, but it's not worth our time.
Does anyone know Fireball?
No.
Actually, no. Darlene's house is right there. If I set her house on fire again, the first one was an accident. I knocked over a candle during sex.
Just cut my legs. I'm gonna get a band-aid.
Oh,
Hi.
okay.
Okay. Whoa.
Well,
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 Yeah, I'll be right back.
don't die.
yeah, so Allie is still linked into Nori's arm.
Yeah.
Because Nori's big muscle of the group and easiest to be seen, therefore probably try to get the big target in a different direction if possible.
We're just turning around like, oh wow, this floor certainly looks like it's made of
My
floor,
car's
doesn't
not
it?
parked here.
Wow, look at this
Oh,
cool
where did we
ride.
leave our horse and cart? Oh.
You know, I left my wallet back in the opposite direction.
Oh no.
So,
Basically,
just so
yeah.
you know, I'm going to click here where
I've been spotted by anyone.
there's an alley over here
Mhm.
where you guys could go.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Ellie, you
Nori.
have a clone.
Okay, Nori's gonna like corral cause she's gonna be like the last man in there. She just wants
All right.
to like
So if you'd be so kind as to move your tokens over to where I'm clicking.
Mhm.
corral everybody. Get in there. Get in there. Get in there. Go on. Get. Entropy. Okay. Cool.
yeah, get.
Yeah. Get.
So, as you get all corralled in there, the fight that continues does not last much longer, like
Ah.
maybe 2 or 3 seconds. The priest only fired the one shot. The rest of the time, she's just standing there, arms crossed, looking bored. The legionaries devastate these guys, breaking them in half almost in a cruel fashion. They seem to take delight when one guy is beaten and his leg is snapped and he's crawling away. One of the legionnaires steps on his back and just slowly crushes him to death. The other one doesn't even draw their blade, just grabs a man by the head and smashes it into the side of a building. No more than, again, 2-3 seconds, the fight is over. The street is littered with bodies. As you're also standing there and you look behind you, there are 2 members of the city guard that look like they're doing anything but going that way.
Mm-hmm.
As all those people are getting murdered, Allie just kind of like leans against the wall and takes a moment, just be like, okay, and just like gives a small prayer towards Rothadius for all of those just helpless people.
I just love it when you invoke the gods around you.
Ryan, stop.
Yeah. No, she just.
She will also notice this. As she is summoning out towards Rothadius, a stronger force nearby buffets that feeling. Coming from the street. While Rothadius and your connection is like that of, again, a cold wind, a whisper from a long-lost relative, this feels more like a blazing sun, a car horn right next to your head. Your words are buffeted by this presence.
Jimmy.
As you look out, because I imagine you would, the priest of the Sheikh Brotherhood turns.
No, thank you.
Catches eyes with you, but for a moment, smirks, rights herself back up, and starts walking as they were, as if this was just a small stone in the street.
Okay, but like, but why is she?
Yeah, you better walk away.
Why is she kind of stop? Quit! Shut the fuck up! And Nori's like, but why is she kind of?
Hear me out.
Allie doesn't. Yeah, Allie doesn't mention it right away. This is not the time for that. But she does like quickly go, like put her head back into the alley and just like, oh, okay.
You got an alley in the alley.
Yeah, Allie's in the alley.
The alley's in the alley. Hey, alley. What was that? Are you okay?
How many more drinks will it take for me to just sit here and go alleys and the alleys and the alleys and the alleys and
A couple more.
just alley with their allies in the alley.
Alley with her alleys in the alley.
I've had vodka, people, with energy drinks, so we're
We're in the zone.
things. We're in a zone.
Auto-zone.
Ozone.
It's like my
Moments
mouth feels
pass.
funny.
Moments pass.
Yeah.
And again, the rain continues. When you look out again, the bodies of the rats shattered all over the place and are currently being looted by everybody else.
Oh boy.
Okay, well,
Fun.
we're still in the blood quarter or blood district, right? What was it called?
It is called
Bloodside.
Bloodside. Thank you. I was about to say.
Okay. Yeah, so, Ellie's not totally, other than the slums of Galen and whatever, she's not fully familiar with how things work other than just don't go to those areas. So she's like, you know what? we should just walk.
This was a perfect example of fucking around and finding out.
Yep. She's like, I did my good there. We're alive. We should not press our luck further. Where are we going next?
Before you do that, Milton,
Yes.
would you be so kind as to roll wisdom save one more time, this time with advantage? That plays true. You let go of Quinn, that you're not like lampreyed onto him, but you were still latched on to a part of him, either his jacket, his hand, his coat, whatever. Part of him has not left your hand the entire time.
Okay.
And the rain continues to fall.
Mm, 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 mm. Hmm?
Oh my god. Wow. So
You
are-
heard it. They
you are
admitted
correct.
it. Entropy said it.
Entropy said it. Entropy has spoken.
Window will open and go. Close the window.
It's okay. We will endear ourselves to you eventually. It'll just take a little. I know. I still don't. I don't know. The jury's out. I just-
You'd be surprised how many of the people we meet are
Hey.
aroused by Nori.
I was about to say you have a fuzzy tail, therefore Nori's on the fence on whether they like you or not, but now that's taken a whole different context.
Oh, what about the? I know she likes noses. So I got like she's got because he's got like a cute little deer nose.
So,
Damn it! I forgot that you have a cute little deer nose.
Hey, he's got a little. He's a.
Oh my god!
He's a
Nori is like.
He's a deer man.
so you continue on down into Lightside,
Alright.
and you
Cool.
come to a place that has a very nice and very homey kind of sense to it. Magic in the air. Lightside's different than Bloodside. You can definitely tell, though it's still crowded. This seems a little bit more put together. This is where it's a little bit safer. And before you is a sign that says the Green Dragon Inn. And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to call it for the evening.
Should we put our pieces down first?
Oh yeah, by all means. Sorry,
Oh.
I'm clicking on the map so you can pop yourselves
I
in.
can't see it.
Alright.
There it is.
Ah.
Ah, there we go.
I got it. Yo.
After the game, I will go through and fix that for you, Rick. Just a minute. There we go. Save seven.
Ba-da-ba-da. Yeah, now we can
Oh,
see big
well.
streets and plant.
Hey, and then after this, we're gonna get Milton some therapy.
Yep.
We all
Among
need
other
therapy.
things.
Uh,
But nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen, we hope you enjoyed this fun excursion. If I remember correctly, we will not be streaming on the 8th, I think.
yeah.
No, wait.
Oh.
Might no.
I can't remember off
Are
the top
we?
of my head, but I know in the
Here,
next
yeah.
few weeks, like on the 15th, we won't be here. The 29th, we won't be here. Or at least people won't be here. Regardless of that,
That's why
Until
you
next-
should join our Discord, so that way you can know when we're.
yes, follow our Discord. Speaking of which, Quinn,
It says
Malachi, do you
June
wish to plug our socials?
I'm
Plug
sorry.
it.
Sure. Yeah.
So, I'm so
Oh.
sorry. I did find it back in the Discord where it says our dates that we're unavailable. Do you want me to go through those?
Oh, I mean, those are like I'm talking about like the stream overall. The individuals will probably still play if yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. losing 2 people.
So yeah. Hey guys. Thanks for watching. What'd you think of the stream? Did you like it? You did. You did. It's fine, you can just say it. But hey, maybe you jumped in and you're thinking, hey, how did we get here? What was the road so far? If you want, you can hop over to our YouTube channel, link below, and you can watch all and any of our past episodes. And if you want to see us, but in small short form sense, you can go over to TikTok. Or if you want to get little updates about when we're going live, when we might have a last minute consolation, want to share memes, share fan art, you can join our Discord. All of this is under Wit and Witchery, links below. And hey, thanks for watching. We love you.
And remember,
Oh, that's so smooth though. So
happy Pride Month, free Palestine, and may all your adventures be daring.
smooth.
Good night, everyone.